I think that allowing for the book being, after all, a parody, something like 1984 could actually happen. This is the direction the world is going in at the present time. In our world, there will be no emotions except fear, rage, triumph, and self-abasement. The sex instinct will be eradicated. We shall abolish the orgasm. There will be no loyalty except loyalty to the party. But always there will be the intoxication of power. Always, at every moment, there will be the thrill of victory, the sensation of trampling on an enemy who is helpless. If you want a picture of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face forever. The moral to be drawn from this dangerous nightmare situation is a simple one. Don't let it happen. It depends on you.
The Epstein files. There are none. Okay, as far as the Epstein list, there is no Epstein list. The evidence suggested there really was not an Epstein list if you were watching this case with any sort of eagle eye.
The Justice Department released so many records from the Epstein files today, more than 3 million pages plus videos and photos, that if you were to print them out and stack them up, they'd be about 3 times taller than the Statue of Liberty.
The Epstein files. There are none.
More than 3 million pages.
More than 3 million pages.
3 million pages.
It's over 3 million more pages.
Releasing more than 3 million pages of documents.
Justice Department releasing more than 3 million pages of documents related to convicted defender Jeffrey Epstein.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Jeffrey Epstein files.
The Epstein files. There are none.
This is Karate Man. Double leg. The jump kick. The side kick. The roundhouse. The tie kick. Body.
What's going on, everyone? It's Nina Infinity. Welcome back to the channel. This is Breaking the Narrative. I am here with Verbal Riot, aka Dante. Hi.
Hello, hello, hello. It's good to be back. It's been a while.
Yeah, no, it's been a minute. I took last week off to celebrate my birthday week, which was Wednesday. It was on Wednesday with my mom who came to town. We went to Chichen Itza. It was fun. And we also have another guest joining us right this moment. It's my nerdy home. Hi, Steph.
Hello.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I was just letting everybody know that I'm back since I was off last week because I was celebrating my birthday with my mom. She came here. We went to Chichen Itza. It was a lot of fun. We just had a blast, you know how it is catching up with family, mommy, daughter time. It was a good time.
Oh, yeah. How fun. How fun. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday.
Thank you. Yeah, it was super awesome. And
here's the real question. What kind of cool shit did you get, though?
Oh, I got so much cool stuff. What did I get? What did I get? Oh, I got this shirt for myself because I was like, I'm going to order this.
Let's see, Trash Panda.
It says Trash Panda on it. It's from a story we did where the raccoon got drunk and raided the liquor store.
I love that raccoon.
He's the raccoon.
That's so funny.
It says Trash Panda on it. Oh, there it is. And then my husband took me out, obviously, to a really lovely dinner. We had We had a good time, and my mom brought me this amazing necklace, and like she gave me like this thing that it's kind of like an heirloom. So I was like it's like a little heart that says N on it, and it's like a really nice chain. So I got a bunch of good
You got some good
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah, it was great. It was fantastic, and of course, I just seeing her was like a gift in itself because I missed her. So it was a good time. It was a good time. But while I was gone, though, the world was going crazy, and it was nice to be off social media. I'm not gonna lie, because I kind of took the week off for the most part, other than doing research for Infinite Hope because I still did that show. But other than that, it like the world was going crazy. I feel like, I mean, it's going crazy every week, but like not crazier than last night with holy shit, Milo Yiannopoulos dropping like all the dirt on some people, and Nicki Minaj was going crazy a few days ago. So we're gonna talk about all that, and then I heard Pedro Pascal has been replacing Joaquin Phoenix as the gay romance film. That's a thing that happened. I guess.
I'm sure he volunteered for that one.
Do you guys remember when Joaquin like dropped out of this because he was like, I don't want to kiss a dude?
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
Respect, man. I respect that shit. Right? Like.
Yep.
You don't have to take the role. Just say fucking no.
Yeah, you could say no, especially when you're at that level of Hollywood stardom. You can pick and choose roles at that point, I feel like. And Joaquin was like, you know what? How about no? No on this one for me, bro. Like, no thanks.
You know, people, it takes balls, man, to like, like kind of refuse this shit, right? Like I was kind of a short story. Over the Christmas break, I hang out with some friends that came from out of town. One friend in particular, she's kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Well, let's just say she's newly divorced and kind of on the prowl. But she's been like doing these dance classes, right? So she's all about like Latin dance and doing all this like sexy dancing, partner dancing, right? Mm-hmm. And so she wanted to get the group of us to go out, and this was like during Christmas, like around that time, and we went to this place in Denver, right? And Denver, like I keep telling people, is fairly liberal. It's pretty liberal. It's almost like LA, right?
It is.
We go to this dance studio where you learn first you learn the dance, and then you do like partner dancing, right? And you switch off with different partners every couple of minutes. And they're like, I'm expecting this class to be full of just women, right? Because I mean, guys don't do this shit. We don't care about dancing like that. But I expected to be more women, but it was more guys than women, right?
Wow.
So I'm dancing with a woman, then I'm dancing with a woman, and then as a rotation comes, some fucking guy to dance with them, right? And you have to understand, this is like sexy ass dancing, right? Like your legs are between each
like
other.
you're tangoing with the dudes.
Hands are moving, and I look at this motherfucker, and I'm just like, bro. No, we're not going to do this. But here's the thing: there was a pressure, right? Because like everyone's looking at us and like me, like dance with him, and I'm just like, fucking no, man. But there was like this weird pressure people put on you to be, current day, and I'm just like, I'm not doing that shit.
You're like, I'm too old for this shit, man.
Yeah, no, there's no way. I'll wait for the next rotation when the woman comes around, but I'm not going to fucking,
You're like, I'm not cupping this dude's ass, okay?
Yeah,
I'm not doing
what are
it.
we talking about here? Right? So I respect Joaquin Phoenix, man. I fully understand him.
Yeah, I was like, it's not really surprising considering we got this.
Pedro is more than happy to take that role, believe me.
Yeah, I feel like
it's the role he was born to play.
Yeah, I feel like 2026. I feel like is the year a lot of people are going to come out of the closet. I just feel like whether they want to or not, they're going to be coming out of the closet.
Well, see, right? Okay, but Nina, here's the thing: like, there's gay, and then there's gay for pay, right? So there's a lot of actors who are gay for pay.
That's true.
I honestly think
what?
Pedro was just taking any role. Like,
I saw that though. There was another gay for pay thing that happened. Hold on, that was let me pull that up because it was the Stranger Things dude, and I'm not talking about the other. I'm not talking about Will.
Oh, the Mike one. Yeah.
Yeah, like he just like out of nowhere. I was like, what? Why? Like, why are you doing this?
The picture with like the red lipstick.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I didn't know what the fuck that was, but
what is going on? I remember like I saw this and I was like, oh, I guess because Stranger Things is over, he's trying to get a job, I guess. Like he's just like,
You know what? You're not wrong.
I'm willing to do anything, guys. Like
this is the
lipstick.
price you pay. This is the currency, right, for getting work in Hollywood. It's like you got to do shit like this. Now, here's the thing: this guy has always been accused of looking like a lesbian, right? So, like he always has. So,
Oh no.
So he should do fine. He should fit right in.
He
kind of has that Ezra Miller type quality about him. So
he does. Oh my gosh, he really does. Oh my god, the funny part was some of the comments were like, you look more like Ezra Miller, not Audrey Hepburn, because he was it says Stranger Things actor Finn Wolfhard channels Audrey Hepburn as
why would he want to channel Audrey Hepburn, right? Like why would any guy want to channel Audrey Hepburn?
I don't know, but I see more
state of masculinity in Hollywood. You want to channel a woman, not a strong masculine man.
Yeah.
Learn it? Did you want to fight? Is that the deal?
Whoa, bro.
You want to fight? You want to learn it? Did you want to fight? Is that the deal?
Whoa, bro.
That'll never get old. Well, there you go. I guess it's business as usual a little bit in Hollywood. Mind you, things are starting to unravel a little bit though. I feel like the other day, like I said, Nicki Minaj just, woke up and she was like, I think I'm going to choose war today.
You know what though? I respect it, man. I respect it. And you know what? It's not, here's the thing. She didn't wake up and choose war. She has been slowly, look, I don't know her faith. I believe she is a Christian.
She's Christian.
Or she says she's a
100%.
Christian, right? So things have been happening a lot lately when it comes to like just Christianity being under attack, right? And I think the thing with the church really kind of set her off, right? Like that was I mean, she was already set off with, the massacre going on in like, I forgot what country it is where they're killing Christians, but
Nigeria, I believe.
Yeah, Nigeria. So she was already, set off with that. But I think, the whole church thing with Don Lemon really just kind of pushed her over.
Oh, is that what it was? Maybe that yeah.
Oh no, it absolutely was because she called him a cocksucker.
Well, that's not a lie.
No, I mean, she told the truth.
Yeah, she did. But she's also alleging a lot of stuff on her page that's not Don Lemon related. Did you see any of this stuff? Did you see what's going on?
Oh yeah, I went through all of Nicki Minaj stuff today.
Oh my god! Like, okay, so this was one of the big ones. It says your favorite artist has been practicing rituals in a satanic cult where they take babies from other countries and do bad things to them as a form of blood sacrifice to their god. You see that when your master is Satan, you must certainly shed blood. However, the jig is up. So she's going hard, man. This is. I mean, I want to see more of this personally, but she also said other things that I was like, wait, what? Because I didn't know about this at all.
Yeah, people made Alex Stein out to be a crazy person when he was exposing all of the fake ritual sacrifices and what is it called? Bohemian Grove? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bohemian Grove. Yeah.
People were like calling him crazy. Oh, you're just a conspiracy theorist. How many times have conspiracy theorists been proved correct?
Did you see well, I know you don't watch Candace, Steph, but I do. Did you see Candace? She put out one of the episodes she was doing. She put out the scientists at CERN were doing like this ritualistic sacrifice to like the so dark. What's the word? That god, like the Shiva god, like the Hindu god Shiva, and it's like it's in the CERN building, and then they put out this video of like a live sacrifice happening, and then they're like, oh, this was a prank, like when they got caught, and like that was it. Nobody heard from it anymore. But
I didn't.
It's there,
did
man.
I say Alex Stein? I meant Alex Jones. That's my.
Yeah, I'm like Alex Stein. I'm like, what the fuck?
I meant Alex Jones, not Alex Stein.
I was like, Alex Stein, when did that happen?
I thought Alex Stein was going a little hard on Israel. I didn't know that he was like, switching full on to to like, okay, he's getting into that ritualistic sacrifice thing. Okay, Jones makes more sense.
But you know what? The thing is, like, there was a time when that kind of shit was far-fetched, right? Like, it was like nonsense. All of that stuff is completely believable now.
You couldn't talk about that on YouTube. That's actually the first time that Alex Jones got banned was for this kind of talk. It was because he started talking about
YouTube protects predators constantly.
I think also it's because like we are I feel like we're wired, just like we're wired to like not be able to keep in all of this information. There's so much information overload. But also we don't want to believe that things like that happen, right?
I know.
Like, that is just such terrible things, things that happen that are just completely out of the realm of possibility that someone could be so horrible, let alone a full group of people in Hollywood, all these celebrities, right? You don't want to believe that one person could be doing that, let alone all of your favorite celebrities are
not just celebrities, presidents, heads of state,
politicians. That's what I'm saying. All the groups of people, like you don't want to believe that just a single person is capable of doing such horrible things, let alone like a whole group of elitists.
Yeah.
But and you want to turn your cheek and pretend it's not happening, but like how long can you do that, right? Because you see all of these people when they start out, like in the music industry especially, they start out fine, they start out looking fine, and then all of a sudden the shows like slowly turn into satanic shows.
I know, it's
just
so
out
weird.
of the dime, on the like just completely do a 180. It's no longer just like them being themselves. All of a sudden they're like putting on all these weird costumes and everything's like very ritualistic.
Do you remember how Sam Smith used to look?
Yes. That's what I'm thinking about right now.
Like Sam Smith used to look like a normal guy. Gay, but a normal guy.
Yeah. Now I gotta pull up Sam Smith's photo.
You don't want to pull those up now. Shit.
I was thinking about like Lady Gaga as well. Like,
she's another one, man. I mean, she was always weird though, but
she was always weird, but it wasn't like satanic weird.
I agree.
It was, it was just
it was very satanic weird because she was doing the cake eating that looked like
that was fucking weird.
Eating and the meat dress and all sorts of weird shit, man. Like these people are involved in some weird ass shit. Wait, is this AI? Hold on. I'm going to share this with you guys because I was looking for like Sam Smith's photos. And then I'm like, this kind of looks like AI.
Be careful because there's a lot of pictures of him in a thong.
Oh, God. I don't want to see that at all.
No, it's not. Like he used to look like that.
That is wild.
That is crazy work, man.
Yeah. He's the first person that I think of whenever I think of like you started your career as like a normal person who's all about the art, and then right now this is you.
Yeah, he was like this normal guy,
like in a thong, dressed as the devil. Some of his performances are super ritualistic. I think.
Yeah, they are.
They're really creepy.
It's true.
It was just like a complete 180 switch. It's so crazy.
I mean, Doja Cat is another one, man. Like she's constantly doing these ritualistic performances.
Oh my God, I just saw something I did not want to see.
I told you.
That's enough of that.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Trust me, that motherfucker, like they post shit all the time about him, and it's always something. He's always wearing something you don't want to see any man wearing.
My eyes, like I feel like right now.
It's a violation for sure.
I don't want to see that. It was.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But this did like surprise me a little bit about Jay-Z specifically. I feel like, Nicki's got to be careful a little bit though, because Jay-Z is very like lawsuit happy. So
yeah,
I mean,
he is.
she does say allegedly a bunch of times, but I have a feeling there will be some type of lawsuit coming forth.
I think Jay-Z has bigger fish to fry right now. Have you seen all the backlash that he's getting? He like got oh yeah.
What happened?
He's lost like he had 4 million Instagram followers. He's lost 3 million of them.
Over what Nicki said?
No, this is over
what
the
happened?
Epstein files.
Oh, over the Epstein stuff. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me link you something real quick.
Yeah, link it. Because what happened was though, like, because Nicki started talking about his his son that no one knows about. And I was like, wait, what? Like this dude's just been going around like planting seeds and no one knows. So in this tweet, she says, "Are y'all understanding that these people have been sacrificing children as a way of gaining and maintaining power? If you ever vote a Democrat again," I like how they call. I like that name, Democrat. "You're just as soulless as they are and will perish. Maybe it's time for me to do some story time since I was trying to not say what I know yet. They continue to attempt bullying. Also, I won't be releasing an album until my contract is renegotiated and until I tell you about all the sabotage this Rico is finding about the Billboard." This is freaking wild, man. What's going on here? And then she did this one. Oh, you shared that in the private chat?
Yeah.
Okay, let me pull that up after this. So she went through this one. It says true or false. And I don't know what's up with the Chucky pictures. Can
I'm
someone explain
laughing
to
at
me?
the Chucky stuff.
It's really funny, but I don't know. Is she in Chucky? Is that why she
I
keeps
have
doing
no
that?
idea, but I'm laughing at all the Chucky, especially like Chucky drinking tea. I
I
was
know
laughing so much at the Chucky.
the Chucky with the fucking martini cracked me up so
Yes,
hard.
the martini.
Oh my god, I was like, what the fuck? So she's like, true or false? And it's like Chucky's looking at this. I think she's thinking I'm gonna murder your asses. Like, in like figuratively, not in not physically, figuratively. So this chick is like, Jay-Z dated Foxy Brown. Then when she was 15, took her virginity when he was 23. Jay-Z was going out with Aaliyah, rest in peace, when she was 15, 16, 17, and he was 26, 27, 28. Then Jay-Z met Beyonce at 16, started dating her when when she was 18, 19, and then he was 30. Ew, that is so gross. Jay-Z signed Rihanna when she was 16, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this one, oh, that's not the one about the kid. Oh, here it is. Jay-Z also slept with a 16-year-old girl when he was 22 years old and she got pregnant. Now the kid says that Jay-Z has been refusing to take a paternity test for over a decade because it would mean that he slept with a teen girl allegedly. And here is the picture of the kid. They look very similar. They do. So I'm like, oh my god, there's like baby mama drama in this too. This is fucking nuts. Here's another one. People saying that this Photoshop, but y'all okay? Look up this name, Ramir Satterwhite. The story is so sad. Jay-Z and his team is working overtime to keep this under wraps. So there he is as a young man, with Jay-Z, a little boy. Which this is Jay-Z, obviously. And then again, look how similar they look. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, let me check out what you posted in here. Okay. So the Epstein stuff is going wild. All right, let's see this. So Nicki doesn't need to come out and say anything because when she did talk about this, everybody called her crazy, schizophrenic, jealous, obsessed, a liar, you name it. They called her it. So let everybody else say something. Leave Nicki alone. Okay, let's see what this dude has to say.
Beyonce and Jay-Z are...
Wait, is that a dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now the most unfollowed Instagram accounts in the last 24 hours following Jay-Z being named in the Epstein files.
Ooh.
I mean, going from 320 and 4.4 to 308 and 1 million is actually insane. Beyonce's comment section is also not letting her breathe. They're saying your husband has been named
Beyonce too? Oh, ouch.
Married to him.
Yikes.
the Epstein files along Harvey Weinstein. Talks about your husband being in the files. You see your husband, you join him. LMAO, your husband likes good. Did you know about your husband? Use your voice. Silence is no longer neutral. Where you at, girl? Your husband's in the Jeffrey Epstein files. Nicki never lies. Now, some strings are definitely being pulled behind the scenes after the Shade Room posted and deleted this. Other major blog pages like Pop Base, Pop Crave, TMZ, The Hollywood Reporter, none of them have came forward to post about this. Regardless, it looks like those close to Jay-Z are taking this personally. The NFL themselves unfollow Jay-Z. We know he works heavily with.
Ooh, that's crazy. Yeah, like, dude, I haven't heard a thing about this. That's that tells you kind of like all you need to know, because usually this kind of shit would be all over like the social medias. Oh, this is freaking nuts.
Them. Apple Music unfollowed him. Y'all, even Rihanna herself unfollowed Jay-Z. I guess Kendrick Lamar was projecting when he said that predator move in flocks, that name got to be registered and placed on Neighborhood Watch. Drake already claps back at the situation, posting this lyrics from the song Two Birds, One Stone. We know Pusha T tried to come for him, and so did Jay-Z and Kendrick. So I'm still waiting for Nicki to show up and say her few words, because I know she's gagging behind the scenes after all of this has been exposed. But what are y'all's thoughts?
Wow, my thoughts is fucking
this
hell.
was posted before the Grammys too. So,
ooh,
yeah.
I didn't watch the Grammys. Did you guys watch the Grammys?
No.
I watched some of it. It was just it was a fucking trash show. It was bad. It was.
Yeah. I only saw all the clips online. Like that's it. That's as far as
I just seen some clips.
The thing that kind of bugs me a little bit is not even the Grammys, because I don't really give a fuck about the Grammys. I don't listen to modern music all that much anyway. I just kind of hope that the Oscars don't take, notes from this and be like, yeah, we should be political again too.
Because they definitely are.
Because that show is already dying.
Celebrities, you already see the celebrities.
I know, but the Oscars is already a dying platform, man. Like if they do this, it will be the end of the Oscars. I guarantee you that.
It's already the end of the Oscars. Next year, it's going to be on YouTube. They're going to go down in flames. They're like, you know what? This is the last year that we're going to air on TV. Let's go out with a bang. Let's
know what?
put our causes
right.
to the forefront before we get pushed onto YouTube.
Shit, you're probably right. Like it's going to be the most obnoxious show. Like the Grammys is going to be hard to beat, because the Grammys was straight up obnoxious, man. The amount of times people stood out of their seats every time somebody fucking said "ice out."
Oh God, that's so cringe.
Every single time someone said it, so everyone stands up and claps like fucking seals, right? It was fucking terrible.
The only thing I saw was a bunch of people that looked like they were going to the Hunger Games, and I was like, "What the hell is going on?" Like,
well, that's just a new look, right?
Man.
The look of no eyebrows and wearing like gaudy dresses, and I don't know what the fuck Chappell Roan was wearing. That was not a dress.
Her dress was like attached to her nipples.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up.
Oh shit, Nina, have you not seen this?
No.
Hey, you know what?
I did see it because I saw her picture with
You can't post it, by the way. I mean, you can't show it on your show. Like, that's how bad it is.
Oh my God, I can't show this. What the hell?
No.
And then you had Jamie Foxx introducing his kids to her.
Yeah, that was crazy work, man.
Oh my God. Okay, well, I could show this because this is from the backside.
Her nipples are literally holding up her dress.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like this one you can show because it's like you can it's like it's the backside of the dress, but like on the front, guys, literally like the dress is hanging off.
The dress starts below her boobs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just picture here, picture that piece of cloth, because that's all it is. It's just a piece of cloth that she's wearing. And it has like little nipple clamps that clamp onto her nipples, and that's what's holding up her dress.
Yeah. Did you guys see Heidi Klum's outfit? I was like, what
that
is
was
going
so
on?
stupid.
No, I didn't.
Oh my God. I wonder though, because Heidi Klum is usually making statements and stuff with her outfits. So I thought maybe she was making a statement about women who kind of like Chappell Roan, like they're wearing these outfits that are like kind of look like like they're just naked. So I thought maybe she was making like a statement with that, but
no, it was just a dumb dress or whatever the hell that thing was.
Here is Heidi. Like I was like, what is going on with this?
It doesn't look that bad from the front, but from the back, it is dumb. Wait till she turns around.
Yeah, she's like she looks naked, but she's not naked. This is a plastic.
Look at this. That is a plastic ass.
Yeah, it looks like someone just took a mold of her body and turned it into a dress. Like that's
She-
pretty much what it is.
What the fuck?
She could barely walk in that thing.
This is crazy. Wait, was Sydney
Look at this.
Sweeney there?
I didn't see her.
God, Sydney Sweeney should have gone just to class up the joint because she's kind of killing it on Instagram recently.
Oh, her Instagram is on fire right now.
She designed this new lingerie brand.
Yeah.
She's been killing it. I did see her movie. What was it?
The
What was it
Housemaid.
called? The Housemaid. That
Mhm.
movie was terrible. Like it
Oh,
was.
I watched
awful.
it too. Yeah.
Did you like it, Steph?
Not really, no.
It was bad. It was a bad movie.
But you know what? She's gonna be back in The Housemaid too.
Yeah, I'm sure she will. I'm sure she will. Is there a
It's already
Housemaid
been
too?
greenlit,
Like,
girl, it's already been greenlit.
You know what? It should be called Housemaid 2, Even More Naked.
oh my god, is there like the book Housemaid too?
Yes. Yeah, it's based on
Oh.
a series of books. What's funny is like so in The Housemaid, she like falls for the husband, right? She
Mhm.
falls for him. She thinks that the wife is terrible and a crazy lunatic, and she thinks the husband is, poor guy. Oh, he has to live with a crazy lunatic. So,
Mhm.
she falls in love with him, fucks the husband, does all that. But in the second movie, though, she's being hired. So is she being hired to like seduce the husband and then kill them? Like,
Yeah, because I mean that's not what I picked up from the movie. Spoiler alert for anybody who wants to see it. Basically she became kind of like an assassin in the end. So she was like she's gonna go and like just seduce the husbands and then kill them. That's what I got from the ending. I was like, wait, so like that's her job?
yes.
I was like, okay, like that's where we're going with. But I did see a new series though with Dakota Fanning, and it's called All Her Fault. I haven't finished it yet. I'm on like the second or third episode, but it is a strong start. Like I was like, I am hooked. Like I need to know what happens. Have you seen it, Steph?
No.
It's about like it's also based on a book, and it starts with this woman. She goes to this house. It's like this old woman opens the door, and she's like, and the woman's like, "Hi, I'm here to pick up my son, who's on a play date or whatever." And then the woman's like, "There's nobody here by that name. Like, what are you talking about? There's nobody here. Like, there's no kids here." And she's like, "What are you talking about? Like, my kid's supposed to be here." And then like turns out that her kid got kidnapped. It's like a whole thing. And I was like, oh my God, this is a nightmare for like any parent to, sit through something like that. Now I just need to know, like, I need to know what happens to this kid and if they're going to find her or find him or not. But like, I'm
that actually
hooked.
sounds intriguing.
It is. I was so hooked. I was like, Stephanie, like first 5 minutes, I was like, okay, I'm in it. Like I'm in this show. Let's freaking
What
go.
is it called?
All Her Fault.
All Her Fault. Okay.
Yeah, it's on like Peacock or Prime or something. I don't know.
Okay.
One of those.
Because I have to leave here in a little bit. I'm sorry, I wasn't planning on staying for very long because I have Mario Kart. But I I saw this the other day, and I talked about it today because we were talking about the outfits at the Grammys. Hold on, I have to show you this really quickly.
Show me.
I have to show you this really quickly.
Who pays her? The wife.
Who pays who?
I think he's asking about the
the housemaid.
The housemaid.
Got it.
The wife too. Yeah.
Yeah. But like in this case, like in the first one, I mean, the husband was fucked up. Like he was crazy. He was abusive and like an awful person. So it like kind of made sense. But like moving forward, if women are just going to start hiring this chick to like take out their husbands, like I'm just like, I don't understand how this is going to work out. But it was pretty interesting. Well, oh, and I tried to bring up Instagram right now, and it's saying Instagram is down. It keeps saying something went wrong.
I'm getting that too.
Oh.
So I guess Instagram is down because I was trying to show you guys the line.
I'll leave the
line
links
trail.
if you guys want to like go through this. But here, Jaden Smith, Will Smith's son.
Oh,
this is
no.
God.
This is just proof to me, right? You don't have to have any talent. Nepotism is all the rage among the elites because they literally created a position for him at Christian Louboutin. If you don't know what Louboutin is, it's a shoe line, it's a fashion line. They also do makeup. It's a very, very high-end luxury brand. It's stuff that like the elites, the celebrities, all of them wear all of that stuff. But they created this position for Jaden Smith. He's the first ever men's creative director. Like they created this position specifically for him. And let's look at what he put out. All right, this is creative director.
Are you talking about that vest?
No,
because that was fucked up. Like
there's also a vest, but this is worse. Okay, so like. We start look, these are the prices, right? $1,750 for just boots. This is the type of like luxury that I'm talking about. Okay.
Those are like Santa Claus's boots.
Starts out, it's not too bad. It's not too bad, right? It's not too bad. Let's see how creative Jaden Smith can get. Oh, okay. Some sneakers. Not bad. I wouldn't pay $1,000 for them, but they're still not bad.
Probably get those at Walmart for like
but
$30.
We get down to like where we get to like here.
Oh, okay. God.
It starts to get a little weird, right? With these shoes. It starts to get a little weird.
The fuck is that?
Who's gonna wear these to work? It starts getting a little weird.
Okay. Would you wear this?
I thought, well, it can't get any worse, right? It can't get any worse. Oh, it can. Because then
wait, were those polka dots or pearl? What the fuck is this?
They're pearl.
What the fuck? What the fuck is that thing?
But then we get here, like the boots, I mean, to be fair, if you read the product information, it is long-haired goat fur. It's very luxurious.
Okay, I'm not gonna judge the boots too much because the boots are kind of cute. Not gonna lie, like for girls, like it's kind of cute.
No, this is for men. This is men.
If you white boots like that would be cute for girls, but for men,
goat fur Louboutin men. This is a men's
the
line.
Shoes though, like the other shoes, like the boots is like okay, that's one thing, but the shoes,
like, and also it's so funny because it says, where is it at? This dramatic, fluffy, slip-on high boot pushes the boundaries of style, revealing the Mason Christian Louboutin canopy signature with every step. So, when you
so you're gonna like imprint the brand.
But when does that happen? When can you leave a footprint on the ground? Is it when it's dry outside? When it's sunny and dry outside, you can leave a footprint that tells people you're wearing Louboutins? No, it's when it's raining. It's when it's raining you can leave footprints, or like in the mud you can leave a footprint.
No.
Are you really going to wear these in the mud and in the rain
and in the snow? Like no,
no. But look, he doesn't stop there.
Oh my god, that's insane. That's an insane. That's an insane fashion choice
on the Oxford shoes. All right.
Oh my god, Spike, would you wear this? Guys in the chat, are you interested? Look at that. It looks like you're wearing a spider on your feet or something.
It looks like they're wearing pajama shoes.
Yeah, like what
slippers to work. And hold on, Nina. I'm not done because it doesn't stop there. Do you want a baseball cap?
Oh my god.
These are that's what I'm saying. Like, hey, you don't have to have any talent as a celebrity child. They will create a position for you and say, create to your heart's content. And these are the creations that they come up with. This is a baseball cap.
Oh, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck is this shit? I don't know. Wait, hold on. Wait, what happened to the screen share? There it is.
This is a baseball cap. Like,
I'm shocked.
Covering your face.
I'm shocked that this is a thing. Oh, verbal had to BRB. That's what happened. That's why he's missing. He's missing this, and it's awful that he's missing this.
Yeah. And do you want a belt? Like, you want to?
Stephanie, I was drinking something. What the fuck is this? It looks like a pube belt. Like you're wearing your pubes for a belt.
Wait, where's the belt?
It's right here.
Is that the belt?
That's the belt. Oh my God, Dante, you missed it. You missed
Dante,
like all.
You missed so many things right now.
Is this part of Jaden Smith's collection line?
Yes, it's what he created as the new creative director. This is a baseball cap, Dante.
Yeah, look at this baseball cap. Are you gonna rock that, Verbal? Would you wear this?
Who is this for?
It's for men. It's for men. Oh, what about this? Okay.
Nah, that's not for men.
Look, I know that what every person is missing
is
a shoehorn on your belt buckle, because you're taking your shoes off all the time. That what you need is a $500 shoehorn.
$500?
Okay, first of all, who the fuck still uses a shoehorn?
Who's taking their shoes off so much that they need a shoehorn? So much they carry it around on their belt loop. That's what I want to know. Why are you taking your shoes off all the time?
But who's still using a shoehorn? Like who?
Nobody. I haven't heard of a shoehorn in years.
I haven't seen a shoehorn since I was like 10.
Yeah, it's been a long
Jaden Smith was
time.
like, dude, everybody like came up with everything on a keychain. What the hell can I put on a keychain? Looked over at his dad using his shoehorn because he can't put his shoes on anymore, and was like, that's what's missing. That's what's missing on a keychain, a shoehorn, and he sells it for $490. $500.
If you need a shoehorn, it's because your shoes don't fit you. You have the wrong size if you need a shoehorn.
I mean, that's not necessarily true, because the other day I was wearing, that's the vest. I was like, that's one of the vests.
This is the vest. Do you want to carry a man bag? No. Do you want to use a tactical vest? Apparently people do, because it's sold out. It's $2,000 and it's sold out.
Yeah, I saw the video for that. Like, I'm gonna pull up that video.
See, you know what's funny, man? Like you hear that word grifter, right? And I really wish I was a good grifter. Like I wish I was a grifter, because if I were a grifter, I'd have no conscience selling shit like this, right? Like I would just do it.
Mm-hmm. My thing is, all of these celebrities are like, oh yes, we're completely oppressed. It's such oppression that we have to live in today's society. Today's society is still so racist. Poor us. We live in an oppressed society where there's all this racism against Black people. They literally created this position for Jaden Smith. They created it. He's the first ever men's creative director. They created this position for this boy because he is the son of a celebrity.
I was about to say it wasn't because he's Black. It's because he's the son of a celebrity.
Yeah, but I'm just saying they can stop. All these celebrities can stop with the oppression talk, because when Lupita, this luxury brand, creates a position for your son, you are not living in an oppressed society.
Well, and that's why the Grammys were so obnoxious, right? It's like you're hearing these people preach at us about like justice and Nazism and all this other shit, and it's like, you motherfuckers live in mansions on stolen land, right? Like your mansion is on stolen land, the same stolen land that you preach to us about, right? It's like you believe in borders, but just around your house. Right?
Yeah.
But you do believe in borders.
Verbo, would you wear these boots?
Not even if I were high as fuck. And I get high. So
I was saying that like the boots are more likely to be worn rather than the ball shoes. Like,
no, not those boots. Who the
hell
is wearing those kind of boots?
If you're a girl, you might.
Sure.
Yeah, but this is a men's line.
If this is for women, I say go for it, man. All of it. But this is for men.
Yeah,
not even men. Let's not call them men. Because I'm like, if you're wearing this shit, you're not a man.
I'm trying to find this thing where he explains the vest. Okay, here it is. But this is from Instagram, and somehow I was able to log on to.
Also,
okay, here we
I
go.
don't understand the appeal, the draw of Jaden Smith. I don't get why people want him so bad with their brand or their. I don't get it. I don't get him.
I don't get it either.
He's so eclectic and out there. He wore a house on his head.
Yeah, that was stupid as shit.
Yeah, and this one is like I don't know, he's got this red paint thing on his face. So he's wearing
it's Louboutin red. So at the bottom of their shoes, it's red. It's like their signature thing. So that's why it's red. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, maybe I'm not giving the boy enough credit, right? Like maybe he's a marketing genius, right? And I just don't know.
I mean, he's just
we're gonna see Verbal next week wearing that vest. The tactical.
Exactly. I'm gonna have the tactical vest. I'm gonna have the hair hat, right?
It's in now, Verbal. Now you're gonna have to get with the time.
Red is a character in the stories that we tell.
Okay. And tell me how you approached this first collection and the installation you've done.
I really wanted to make an exhibition that people could walk through the mind of the Christian Louboutin man.
And tell me about the harness you're wearing and what it says on the little pockets.
This is a tactical vest that we make so that when you're wearing suiting, that whatever you have in your pockets at the wedding or wherever, it's not dragging your pants down, making.
So this is the thing that I have a question about. Like you're wearing a suit at a wedding and you don't want to like have like your phone bog down your pants. Like it's like, pulling it down or whatever. So you're going to wear this ugly ass vest
underneath your suit jacket. Like it'll make your upper body bulky.
Okay. You know what? I think I get it now. This is for like young weirdo guys, right? This is for like people who like listen to Nick Fuentes, I think. Like, no, it is. Like here's the thing. I have to accept that there's certain things that are just for grown ass men, and there's certain things that are for boys. This shit is for boys. I accept that.
I don't know,
boys.
man.
It's not for boys. It's Spike said it in the chat. It's not for boys. It's for twinks. It's twinkware.
There you go.
This is twinkware for sure. I mean, come on.
Here,
I hope you enjoyed that. I do have to get going because I have to go to Mario Kart.
Oh, thank you, Stephanie, for dropping by and bringing a wealth of knowledge about Jaden Smith.
Yes.
It was so funny. I was dying laughing today.
I did not know about any of this, except for this video that I'm just playing. I had no idea about his like full line and everything like that.
Yeah.
So thanks for coming by and sharing that. Plug your wares before you leave.
Oh, yeah, you can follow me on YouTube and Instagram and Twitter and also on Kick. I'll probably be live later on tonight on Kick. So late after Mario.
Oh, everybody check her out. Go subscribe on Kick and follow her on all the social medias. Thanks, Steph.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'll see you later. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Yeah, you know what? The weird thing is though, like there are certain guys who could wear this stuff and get away with it, right? Like I think of like Youngblood, right? The British rock singer. He could wear crazy shit like this and it looks totally normal on him. You know, he could rock it. You know, he could and still get women. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Like I think.
Yeah, but like I mean, even him, like I don't think he would wear this vest to a wedding, but maybe he would. Like I don't know.
I mean, this guy doesn't wear a shirt ever, so I mean.
That's true.
I don't think I've ever seen Youngblood in a shirt. So
wait, who's this Youngblood? And he doesn't wear a shirt.
Oh, he's a British rock singer. He's actually pretty cool. Like I'm not into like most modern like artists, but he's actually.
Is it like Youngblud?
Yeah, he's kind of cool actually. He's kind of like authentic, and that's why I kind of like the dude.
He's definitely not I did not imagine this when you said Youngblood. I was like, wait, what?
I know that's just what he goes by. But yeah, he's a British rock singer. But
okay, yeah.
He wears outrageous shit, you know.
He does, yeah. Cause I mean he's a rocker, so it makes sense. Let's finish this.
And let's be real. Like, you know, back in like the 80s, 90s, especially, like, you know, you had like the glam rockers and those guys wearing outrageous shit. So wearing outrageous shit for a guy isn't new.
No.
Right? This has always been a thing.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, this expensive and like a $500 shoehorn.
That is some bullshit. Like I can't even stress enough.
That's insane. That's almost as bad as like, you know, like the vagina candles.
I would rather buy a vagina candle than a
I know.
fucking.
You know what? Me too. Yeah. Yeah. Because at least those are like $80. This is a $500 freaking shoe. No, just no.
Wait, a shoehorn that you wear like as a belt ornament, right? Like
Yeah. That's crazy, man. By the way, you guys, we have over 170 people watching across all 3 platforms, YouTube, Rumble, and X. Make sure you guys smash the like, share the stream, all the good stuff. Because we're going to get into this other drama that's happened. We need to discuss more of this drama.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
It's a big story for people in our space.
It is a big story. Okay, so let me preface this by saying this. Whenever stories like this drop, I get obviously, like, I'm a girl. I like drama. I'm just like, oh my god, like, that's crazy. Like, let's look into this. Like, I'm like Steph. Like, we just like, we giggle and like, it's just you look at it and you're like, okay, that's funny. But then sometimes, like, you get into the weeds and then you're like, oh, this is like ruining actual lives. Like, this is bad. Like, it's really, really bad. And that's kind of like what happened with this story. So the other night, Milo Yiannopoulos just decided, you know what, I'm gonna burn some shit down tonight, and decided to burn the life of content creator Elijah Shafer and Sarah Stock, I believe is her name. I didn't know anything about Sarah. I know a little bit more about Elijah. And I can tell you this, like, okay, so my knowledge of Elijah is that he used to do a show with Sydney Watson. It was called You Are Here. That's where the famous Jack Murphy crash out happened. Anna, that Star Wars girl, went on that show also. She's told me some stories about her experience there, as well as Brittany Venti, who was also in the studios, told me about some interesting stories about that guy. Then Sydney Watson obviously had a huge falling out with him, ended up leaving the Blaze. The show got canceled. Then she sued the Blaze for sexual harassment with regards to Elijah Shafer. And then I believe at that time,
is the Blaze even still around?
No, well, yeah, the Blaze is around because Eric July, I think, still works for them. And what's his name? Glenn Beck. It's Glenn Beck's thing. Alex Stein was working for them, but I think he just got his contract pulled.
Really? Wait, what?
Yeah, I have theories about that, but
I didn't hear about that. Okay.
I think it's my theory is that Alex went a little bit too deep into the Israel thing, especially because he was on Tim Pool a couple times and he kind of let loose about Israel. And I think Glenn didn't like that. So I think he just didn't renew his contract. That's my theory. This is alleged. That's my theory. It could totally not be true.
I'm not saying we're going to deal with it right now, but I feel like at some point, all of this Israel stuff is going to come to a head, right? Like, I think there's just too many bumps in the road. I think too many people are like, losing business or like getting fired because of this. And it's kind of in a weird way, especially like in our space, it feels like it's been kind of swept under the rug, if you get what I'm trying to say, right? Like there's a lot of hush surrounding some of these things.
Yeah, of course. But that was my theory about Alex Stein. I don't know if it's true.
Sure.
But with this thing, then somebody else says STU is leaving the Blaze too. Who's Stu? Stu is leaving the Blaze too. Okay, that's interesting.
So everybody's just jumping ship.
Yeah, because I mean the Blaze kind of sucks, to be honest with you. Like they used to be pretty good, but then they just, it's kind of like the Daily Wire. They started like pretty okay, but now the Daily Wire is just like,
And correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't Chrissy Mayer part of that too at some point? Or was she just a guest or something?
Chrissy's been a guest a bunch of times.
Okay.
The only people we know out of the sphere is Eric July that works with the Blaze. Yeah. Other than that, and then what else happened? Okay, so then Elijah basically got accused of sexual harassment by I believe Sydney and I think Sarah Gonzalez, who was at the Blaze at the time too.
Wow, her too.
I don't know if she's still in there or not, but Sarah Gonzalez completely, like, she went nuts on Twitter. She was like, "This dude is a piece of shit," sexually harassed me, all this stuff. So all this stuff started trickling out about how Elijah was just kind
Anyway,
of
really quickly, what's been the timeline here?
Now this was, I mean, when was You Are Here? I don't know. That was like 2022, I believe.
Okay, so within 4 years.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Basically the last 4 or 5 years, like has been kind of like a weird situation with Elijah.
Okay.
And then so then he left the Blaze. Well, he got fired from the Blaze because of all the sexual harassment stuff. And then he went and he made his own thing, like show. I guess it's called The Rift or something like that, which allegedly, according to Milo, is basically going bankrupt, which we're going to get into in a second. He's not been doing well. Obviously, we covered the story about how he's like kind of having falling out. He had a crash out over Cash Patel, thinking Cash Patel is going to come get him, and all this stuff about his he's getting sued by Cash Patel's girlfriend over that whole honey pot meme.
Oh yeah.
That's also a thing that's happening. So then all of a sudden this whole thing happened. So Milo and like for me, I personally, like, Elijah has been one of those people who he's been around the circles. Like he hangs out with Nick. Like I used to watch when Nick Rekieta would go live, and like Elijah came on his show a couple times. I met Elijah on Chrissy Mayer's Simcast, I think once. We just never like, other than that, I don't really know him, but he always gave me the weird. He always gave me the ick. Like, let me just say that. He gave me the ick. And also, he always seemed gay to me. Like, I was like, wait, he's married? Like, from the very beginning, I was like, oh, this dude's so gay. Like, I thought he was gay, like, the whole time.
It's a lot of closeted married gays.
Yeah, and then people were like, oh, he's married. Actually, like, that's what happened is when the sexual harassment stuff started to come out, I was like, wait, this guy's not gay? Like, because I was like, what the fuck? This guy's gay, right? And I remember talking to Anna about it, and Anna's like, isn't it a good excuse to make for a gay guy to be like, I'm not gay. I was sexually harassing women at the time. And I was like, hey, that is actually a pretty good excuse. If you're gay and you're in the closet, just sexually harass a bunch of women. Then people will be like, oh, you're just a creeper, not gay.
Yeah, but you know, the thing is though, like I feel like with a lot of gays, especially the men I'm talking about, obviously. Mm-hmm. They get away with a lot of crazy shit when it comes to like, touching women, like filling them up, grabbing their boobs, stuff like that. But because
women don't mind because it's safe.
Right, because they're gay. But here's the thing, who's to say they're really gay, right? Or at least fully gay.
Right.
So you got this guy grabbing up all on you.
There was a great episode of King of the Hill about that. I don't know if you ever seen that episode.
Which one?
You ever see that? The one where Bill? Yeah, with Bill turns gay.
Yes, at the bar, like, at the beauty salon.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so good. It was so good.
And he's like, I'm straight.
That, you know what? That would have been me. That would have been me. Like I could only pretend for so long, and then I see boobs, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm straight.
Yeah, I'm straight. And then the chick's like, ew, you pervert. And he's like, I'm gay. I just had a moment of weakness. I'm actually gay. I'm gay. I promise.
That was amazing.
Such a good episode. Define fully gay.
Okay, what I mean by fully gay is that there are guys who claim to be bisexual. Okay.
Why are you gay?
I don't believe men are bisexual. I believe men are either straight or gay. Any man who says he's bi is really just gay, but he doesn't want to fully admit he's gay, right? So when I say fully gay, I mean guys who claim to be bi.
I've had that's been a question for me too for like a long time, if bisexuality actually exists. Like I've gone back and forth with both men and women.
I think it exists more with women, but guys, I don't know. I think for guys, not so much.
That's exactly. I actually think that you're right. Like I think for women it does kind of exist, but not really, because I think lesbians are fake. Like I don't think that works, because hear me out, okay? Because they still use the man's tools. Like you still need the toy. Like to be a lesbian and to do the things. they still use the toy. So I'm like, I don't know if that like lesbianism is real. It's just that like it's just women like their own, like the company of women. Like I don't think that that's necessarily like, oh, let me give that badge.
Okay.
Because they still use the dick. So
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah. Well, yes and no, Nina, right? Because the thing is, they don't just use the toys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, but
So,
still,
they use other things. So
it's cheating.
I think with men it's different. I think for men to really cross that line, to fuck another guy, you are gay. Okay, like there is no bi. Like when you cross that divide, right? Of literally going balls deep into another man, you are gay. You are not bi.
Okay, you know what? I think you're right. I think you might have a point. I think you might have a point. But who knows? In this case, I mean, this is a previously gay man, from what I understand. Like Milo, like, see, this is what I don't understand about Milo, because Milo is like, he was straight, then he was gay, now he then he was straight, and then he married this woman, and then he divorced her or something. Oh no, wait, no, wait, I'm doing it backwards. He was straight, then he was gay for a while, and then he left gaydom. And now he's straight again and married some woman, and he's like, she saved me, and like
Are you talking about Milo?
gay. Yeah, this Milo.
Oh yeah.
So like he was gay, but now he's not. So is he gay? I think he's gay.
But what? But was he gay for pay?
See, that's interesting. I don't
Right?
know. I think he was everything for pay.
Like was Milo gay? Was Milo gay for clout?
I don't know. I don't know enough about Milo. I can't say. I just can't say.
Or wait, or is he really gay and he's pretending to be straight now?
I don't know. This is all, it's an interesting puzzle. It's a weird web that he's woven, because I'm like, I don't know what you are, and I don't know if I want to know. But Russell says for $5, kindly stop interrupting Nina when she's telling a story about going back and forth between men and women. I'm sorry, Nina. Please continue.
That's fair, Russell. That is fair.
I was just saying, thank you, Russell. I was just saying that, I just think that women use a lot of toys in order to be able to achieve what they think is like, to achieve orgasm, right? Like they need that. Whereas in men don't need a vagina.
This is very true in many ways, but
like gay men don't need to go and get a glory hole or something, right?
No.
Like they like, you know what I mean? Like, or one of those flesh toys or whatever. Like they don't
a
need
fleshlight?
that.
No.
Yeah, like a fleshlight or whatever, or like the dolls and stuff. Like gay men don't need that in order to be able to like achieve sexual gratification.
Well, but that's also because there's no such thing as a good male sex toy, if I'm being honest with you. Like they're just
Oh my god. So do you know about this? Please go on.
Look, I have friends in the industry, okay? Like in that industry, and I'm telling you there aren't great sex toys for men. So I mean, a guy would be just as happy with his own hand. To be honest with you.
Yes, he would. This is true. See, I can't say if women would be happy with just their fingers. Like clearly not. You know what I mean? Like
clearly not.
Yeah, like at one point you're like, okay, this is not good enough. Like,
I'll put it this way.
Anyways,
every woman I know personally literally has a chest full of shit. Like a drawer full of shit, right?
Oh my god.
Every woman I
know. Wow. Okay. I definitely don't have a chest. I can tell you that much.
I mean, it's wild work, but I mean.
Oh my. Okay. Let's get into this drama. So for those of you that don't know, the players involved are Elijah Shafer and this girl named Sarah Stock. I don't know anything about Sarah at all. Like I know like a bunch of stuff I just told you guys about Elijah, but I don't know anything about Sarah. So this is going to be an interesting read for everybody. Russell for 2 says maybe you just haven't given your fingers a chance. Moving right along.
Moving right
Russell.
along.
Okay, so like the other thing is the only thing I do know about this girl, Sarah, is that like I've seen her around because I'm on Twitter. I have a pretty big following on Twitter, so like I do the the things. I know the people, like the people you see always in the comments, right? You're like, okay, I know that person, like the familiar faces. So Sarah was definitely a familiar face. And one of the things she was familiar about is that she constantly called everybody a whore. Like like a lot of the girls, right? Like if you're dressing spicy or like whatever, like I would see the very judgy comments that
Oh,
she
so
would make.
she's like a Melanie Mac.
Kind of, yeah. Like, but even like I would say a little bit more vocal than Melanie. Like Melanie tries not to like, shame that much. I think she got enough backlash where she was like, you know what, I'm not gonna judge especially people she knows, like you know what I mean? Like maybe she might make a comment or two about like a video game figure, but she's not gonna start like commenting on like actual content creators. Whereas this girl was making comments about content creators.
Got it. But so wait, really quick, just for my own background or my knowledge
Mhm.
of her background.
Mhm.
Is she like Christian? Like, is she like a trad wife kind of thing?
Oh
Okay.
yeah, she is a Christian conservative.
Okay.
And let me just pull this up because this is probably relevant to this conversation. Or wait, actually, this might be in here. Hold on, let me scroll down. So she had a full-on like Catholic wedding that got blessed by the Pope.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, the Pope was at this wedding. Where's the photo?
Who
Hold on,
is this person?
let me pull up this hold on, Sarah Stock. Who she's also deleted her
her
account
ex account.
now. Yeah, after all the stuff that came out.
Yeah, I saw that.
Here, let me share this photo. This is of her and her at her wedding with her poor husband. There's the Pope blessing them. So they're definitely Catholic. And oh god, this is it's so sad. Like it's so sad for this guy. Like I feel so bad for this dude. This is like sometimes I'm like I feel bad because I'm like Milo did this. Like sometimes people end themselves over this kind of shit, like I feel bad for him. I'm like
Absolutely
I'm kind of praying for him because I'm like you poor soul. That's messed up.
But but you also guys, here's the thing, man. Fellas, you guys who are watching, be really careful who you fucking shack up with, man. You don't even have to marry these women. How about saying so? You don't have to marry them, right? Just be careful who you shack up with, man, because they could ruin your life, dude.
Well, she was lying though. That's the thing. She's lying. Hold on. We're gonna get into that. So Matthew Hammond over on Rumble says, are we surprised it was not a male staffer with Elijah? I am personally, like I'm telling you, I always thought the dude was gay. So I don't know. This is a little surprising that it turns out that he was cheating with strippers and stuff, like female strippers. But let's get into this. So Milo's telling us the story here, saying, I'm in touch with Elijah. I told him to get off the internet for a couple of weeks and go to rehab. It's better for everyone to just rip the Band-Aid off. So I'll share with you over the next few hours the info doing the rounds in private, or at least what I've been able to confirm. And then he puts these screenshots of basically like telling Elijah advice, like you should get offline because I'm gonna basically burn your house, like your house down, kind of thing. Like I'm gonna tell everybody everything. And he goes, let's start with Sarah Stock. He says, if your husband doesn't know, now it's time. I understand that you won't see it like this for a long time, but as you can see from the above, it is better for everyone that things come out in one burst today instead of metastasizing over weeks. Don't let him find out from somebody else. This is a fucked up thing to just, can you imagine being this girl? Like, and oh my God, like, just or imagine being the husband, like, and
Yeah.
then just waking up and you're like your wife, like, oh my God. It's just a nightmare. Like I would be like, this is an absolute nightmare.
So here's the thing: either the guy knows about it, right, and there's an agreement made. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like either he knows about it, or this guy is getting like the worst wake up call of his life.
I think this is the worst wake up call of his life. And hold on, let me share with you one more thing actually, because there was one more. Okay, here it is. So when this whole thing started to go down, Elijah started to make like some really weird tweets at first where people started to think that he murdered his wife.
Oh my God.
So also, side note, I think he's like right now living in I think he's in the States now, but he was living in Guatemala. So I'm not really sure. I think it was Guatemala, but chat, correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't remember where he was living, but he was living somewhere else. I forget. No, El Salvador. He was living in El Salvador, I think. Where was he? Chat knows. So, but so when he posted this, I was like, wait, is this like cartel related, or like did somebody kidnap like his family? You know what I mean? Like at first I was like kind of alarmed. So Abby Libby here says these are deleted posts. I have a horrible suspicion that Elijah Shafer killed his family with a gun he claims is stolen. I feel sick. I'm reading this wrong. And she posted this thing. This is a screenshot of one of Elijah's posts saying, I do not know where my wife and kids are, and I cannot get a hold of them. They're filed as missing persons. They have gone missing. Last enforcement confirms someone in my house set me up. They planted drugs and said I was a criminal. This will be a public trial by the FBI. I am a victim of serious targeted felony crimes. I'm not suicidal. They've kidnapped my family. They have stolen my money. I will bring justice. I need the public to know I'm in Virginia. He's clarifying that he's in Virginia. The government is aware. I believe the FBI is trying to destroy my life and kill me. So like these are pretty alarming things to say. After that, he wrote that his wife actually did not get kidnapped and was divorcing him, which was a really drastic change from, my wife and son have been kidnapped to we're getting divorced. So we'll come back to that one. Let's go back to the Milo thread for a minute, because Milo also explains a lot of this stuff. So he says in February 2025, Sarah Stock and Elijah Shafer began sleeping together. The affair ended on the day she got engaged. About 6 months later, in that time, they experienced multiple pregnancy scares. It is alleged by one former acquaintance that Sarah just got at least one abortion. Now, this is all allegedly, obviously, but let's go to this clip, because obviously stuff they're getting like surfaced now when when this stuff starts coming out, everybody starts looking at tweets and stuff.
Also, really quick, fellas, if you marry a chick and you find out later that this is the kind of shit that she was into before she got with you, you fucked up. Get out of there. Get out of there. Like dump her ass right then and there. Because here's the thing: your life ain't gonna get any better. It's not gonna get any better with her. Right? Like there is no happy ending after all that. So,
well, I mean, like that's the question though, right? Like when stuff like this comes out, like there is the option of forgiving, right? Like there is, like, especially because they're Christian. So it's like, do you forgive and try to repent as a Christian, like for her to try and repent and for him to forgive her?
Well, it depends on how recent the sin is, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if it's in her like deep past, okay, you can forgive, right?
No, it's not that deep.
Okay, then hell no. No.
I don't think it's that deep of a past. Like, I mean, she was working for the guy for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. So
fellas, get the hell out of there. Get out of there, man. No good will come of this.
So this is the kind of stuff she was saying, like on the whatever podcast. She was saying this.
Hi, I'm Sarah Stock. I'm 20. I'm from Newport Beach. I'm single. I've never had a long, serious relationship or anything. I've had like 2 pretty short relationships and a lot of first dates kind of thing.
How many first dates would you say you've had?
No idea, to be honest.
More than 10, more than 20, more than 30?
I don't know. Probably around 20 over my life.
Okay. What's the longest period of time that you've dated a guy?
Like 2.5, 3 months.
Also, really quickly,
would you call it a situationship?
Really quickly, asking a woman about how many first dates she has is fucking stupid. It's stupid.
I mean, this guy always asks that shit, and he asks
Like
their
that
body
doesn't
count
even
and
matter how
stuff.
many first dates she has, man. Like women go out with guys just to have dinner sometimes, right? Just to eat that night. So a woman in the first date, like that doesn't mean anything. Like that's a dumb
No.
question.
That is a dumb question.
Have you ever called somebody your boyfriend?
Yeah.
You're also
Wait, what's a situationship? Because he was like, would you call that a situationship? What
Okay,
does
so
that mean?
a situationship is basically defined as you're fucking the person, right? And you might or might not have feelings for that person.
Oh, okay. Kind of like friends with benefits, but you don't really.
But you don't know if you want more from that person or not.
But okay, so you're having like, casual sex with somebody.
Casual sex, but you might have feelings. You might have feelings.
Okay, you might. Okay.
religious, correct?
Yeah, I'm a Christian.
Are you waiting until marriage?
Yep.
Have you always waited till marriage?
Yes.
You both are virgins, is that correct?
Yeah. Yes.
No shame, just
Yeah.
Okay,
Right
cool.
on. I said yes.
What's your body count?
It's 8. So there you go. I mean, like, there's like publicly, she's put out the persona that she's a virgin. She doesn't have a body count. And it turns out she's been banging her boss behind the scenes for a long time. God knows who else she's been banging, but certainly Elijah Shafer.
Also, fellas, if a woman says she doesn't have a body count, she is lying 100%.
Come on.
100%.
There has to be some virgins left. You don't think there's like some
Yeah,
chicks that are-
they're called minors. Okay, there are no virgins, guys. If you're a grown ass man and you're having sex with a woman, she has a body count, no matter who she is.
Wow. So black belt. Okay.
Am I though?
I
Like,
mean, I kind of understand.
These
'cause
kids are
look at the
watching
story.
porn like at 13 years old these days. What are you talking about?
I mean, I understand. I also understand considering the story we're covering, because I'm like, well, I mean, like, I believe people when they say they're virgins, but then
You
it turns
do?
out, yeah, of course I do.
Yeah, but you're married. It doesn't count. You have the luxury of believing.
God, look at this comment. That's LA talking. Yeah, see,
No,
that's
it
the thing.
shit. What?
No, come on. You don't
What?
think there's like, people in like small towns that
You don't believe these bitches in Appalachia are fucking, like, what are we talking about here, man?
I was gonna say maybe the girls in the small towns are a little bit more innocent, but that usually they're more hoary than like the city
Right.
girls.
Are you shitting me?
Oh,
You think this is an LA thing?
I don't know, man. I like, sometimes I'm like, yes, but then I'm like, maybe no. That's not that. Maybe that's not true. Russell Hall for 2 says, I bet they're not virgins everywhere. What? I bet they're not virgins everywhere. Oh my God. Ew, Russell. You're so gross. Bro.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Never change, Russell. Never change.
I like I have a Russell Westbrook thing too for Russell Hall. Matthew Hammond over on Rumble says, according to the reports, Elijah filed for divorce from his wife. He was upset about it. Okay, so Matthew, that gets a little complicated because apparently he did, but also he didn't, because she filed for divorce, I believe, in Texas or something, and then he was trying to get back at her, so he filed in Florida, like, as a response. I don't understand that whole thing. Milo explains it a little bit, but from what I understand, that's what happened. She filed somewhere else, and he responded by filing in Florida. But thank you for the $1. So then this goes on saying that Stock and Shafer had sex on the day they met at the CPAC conference. In recordings of Stock confessing the affair, she claims large amounts of alcohol were involved. They told each other that they loved each other. They loved one another. Elijah told her that he was thinking of leaving his wife for her. Again, I'm just shocked that this is all about a woman and not some dude. Now he has provided the voice recording of her. This is the transcripts of that call. I don't know who she's speaking to on this recording, and I'm not gonna play it because, to be honest with you, I did listen to it myself, but in the recording, she literally says to the guy, like, I would never admit this stuff. So this stuff is like actually been leaked. Like, this is stuff that she would not talk about. Somebody recorded her without her consent. So I'm not gonna play this because I feel like this is a little bit. I don't know. I don't like that kind of stuff.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
I don't think you should.
She wasn't agreeing to being recorded. So, anyways, he says though that Stock's husband has met Shafer many times, but did not know about their sexual relationships when he proposed. In this recording, Stock can be heard admitting to the affair, adding that she does not plan to tell her husband about it. Stock alleges that Shafer got me very intoxicated and that she does not remember all the events of the evening. She adds that he gave her Benadryl ostensibly for a rash, but perhaps also to get her further intoxicated. She drank a bunch of shots and blacked out. Shafer constantly questions Stock's faith at the same time, as so several former employees allege. See, that's that's the other thing, regarding get her intoxicated. That's what some of the other women were saying too about him. He is a very he's an alcoholic and it always always fucked up on drugs, and that he does offer a lot of drinks to people. Let's just say that, to get them a little loosey goosey, and then he does pervy things. So this is all allegedly, because I don't know if any of that is true, but that's the stuff.
So let me kind of intervene with this part. Look, at the end of the day, right? If two people are single and it's mutual and consensual, it doesn't fucking matter what they do, because these are two grown ass adults who are making a decision to do something together, right? Mm-hmm. The only time this stuff is foul, the only time that this is not okay, is when it's clearly one-sided and the other person does not want this at all, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
She clearly wanted something because she's fucked them a bunch of times, right? Yeah. So there's really no victims in this situation for the most part.
Other than that, the husband and the kids.
Well,
and the wife.
I mean, that stuff, sure. Like the outer family, yes, those are the victims.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about just between the man.
Yeah, between the two, they're consensual adults.
They are consenting adults who decided to make a bad decision.
Correct.
And bang each other, right? I mean,
yep. And then lie about it. See, the thing is, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I've been in situations where I've had the green light. Right, I've had the green light to pursue. Mm-hmm. You got to use your judgment, man. So some things are not worth pursuing. Some things you shouldn't put your dick in. Okay?
Yeah, Russell.
You just shouldn't do it. Look, here's the thing, guys. If you ever find yourself debating or arguing with yourself, if you're making the right decision when it comes to banging somebody, more than likely you should not bang that person.
Yeah, listen to Dante, guys.
You shouldn't bang him. Go home, watch a little porn, jack off, pop a gummy, fall asleep, right? It's that simple.
Oh my God.
It's that simple.
This stuff gets a little bit more trippy though. Like as we go on, we're gonna discuss this because so like I said, Elijah always gave me the ick. This is not the first time that he's been accused of like drugging girls, basically, because he's like, he gave her
Like
Benadryl
actually
to fuck her
drugging?
up. Well, not
Like
drugging, but you know what I mean. Like he tries to make them drunk, and like I mean, like there's
okay,
so
wait.
many
So
rumors.
giving them a drink and drugging them are two very different things. So let's
Well,
be
like
real.
okay, giving somebody Benadryl while they're drunk is
Yeah,
one
no, that's
make them more
drugging.
fucked
That's
up.
drugging.
That is drugging.
Yes.
So I feel like that like that's kind of like crossing that Cosby line a little bit. You know what I
Oh yeah,
mean?
no.
Know what I
Because
mean? So-
because making a girl a stiff drink or buying her a stiff drink and drugging her are two very different things.
Correct. So like now when the Benadryl stuff starts coming in, I'm like, ooh, this is starting to get like real kind of weird.
Rapey.
Like, yeah, it's a little rapey. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Russell says for $2, look, there's plenty of things I haven't stuck in. Have you ever stuck it in a pie, Russell? Wait, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
You don't want to know because
Never mind.
Never ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Why did I ask that question? I just think he's one of those guys who watched American Pie and was like, you know what, I gotta
tried
try
it out?
this. Yeah. he's the trier.
Wow. I can say
I'm
I've never had that desire.
you never had the desire to stick it in a pie to see if it's like
Yeah, just I don't know.
Yeah, see, I believe that, but I don't believe that.
I like to eat pies. That's it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the curious ones. I mean, we love them. We love the curious ones. She calls you a tryhard. Okay. Moving on. I love Russell. I'm just teasing. Okay. He goes, Elijah Shafer's affair with Sarah Saab will come as a surprise to some observers like me, many of whom are convinced that Shafer is or at least was gay. That's what I thought. Others regarding him as a cookie cutter drunk womanizer. Both groups are correct. See, that's the thing. Like I was kind of like in both groups because I thought he was gay. Then all that stuff came out, and I was like, okay, so he's just a creeper that gets women drunk and fucked up and like has sex with them, like he's like and has affairs behind his wife's back because everybody knew he was married. So it was just like it becomes more creepy. Shafer says that he had a twink phase before he got married. A twink is a slender young homosexual male who enjoys being aggressively anally penetrated by an older, attractive, usually more muscular partner. This period seems to coincide with Shafer's time as a youth pastor. What the fuck? Wait, hold on. I thought twinks just like to, dress like Jaden Smith did.
Well, yeah.
I don't know about the whole
twink
thing.
is a very slender, non-muscular man who has feminine qualities, right? Like that's kind of like what a twink is.
Yep.
Anything more than that is, I don't know. That's a lot of information.
That's fucked up. I was like, what? I didn't know that that's what twinks are into. No, but you know what, says Russell, I could because I can buy pie. Oh yeah, you should go get one and do it, and let me know if it's actually like the movie.
Just don't heat it up, Russell.
Yeah, that'll burn.
Yeah.
Okay. A little known fact about Shafer is that he attended church with and grew up around Benny Johnson. So this is all allegedly, guys. This is coming from Milo. At whose house Shafer attended sleepovers while they were both attending Calvary Chapel. This is a big deal that he wrote this. Shafer left the church in a hurry when he was discovered having sex with another man.
Wow.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. That's a whole lot.
I will say my eyes kind of popped out of their socket a little bit when I read Calvary Chapel, because I have been following through Candace Owens's coverage of the whole Charlie Kirk thing.
Yeah.
And she talks quite a bit about the Calvary Chapel and how fucked up these people are, like the Calvary Chapel people, and how like there's somehow one way or another kind of it always comes back to some type of child sexual thing. And let's just say there's a lot of dirty people working at this Calvary Chapel place. So it's just it was a really interesting thing that he dropped that. I was like, whoa, I wonder if Candace is watching this. And I mean, like this thread. Because here's another one. Like here's another weird thing about this Calvary Chapel thing that has actually someone who's connected with TPUSA now, connected to it, which is Benny Johnson. So that's just all interesting on a whole different other level. Despite his own past, one of Shafer's favorite subjects is Nick Fuentes' homosexuality, a subject Shafer returns to again and again, according to Sarah Stock, who comments in the second recording on how much shit Elijah talks about Fuentes in private. In this recording, she basically kind of goes into like how much she likes Nick and like basically how much Elijah is jealous of Nick and how he freaked out when she said like, he's the leader of the Groypers and things like that. And I guess Elijah's really jealous of Nick Fuentes. Russell Hall for 2 says, all right, fine, whatever. I'll send you the video. I don't need the video, Russell. I don't need the video.
Russell, we take your word for it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'll take your word for it. Oh my God. Okay. We're not going to listen to this though. By the way, I've confirmed that Shafer's wife and children are safe. So he puts this up because like, he was saying all like, he came out with those tweets being like, they've been kidnapped and all this shit. So he's like, nah, they're fine. He goes to say, there are too many examples of outrageous hypocrisy to list, but here's the thing that Stock was posting online while she was near weekly and for 6 months cheating on her boyfriend with Elijah Shafer. It is not known whether she insisted her husband wait for marriage. I believe she did, because she was like saying that on the freaking whatever podcast. She was like, you need to, what's the word? Like, she was like, I'm a virgin and like, I'm waiting for marriage. So if she's saying that to them, that she's probably said that to the dude. So my source is Candace Owens. Well, her source is like news articles. And so she was like talking about the Calvary Chapel thing. Look up Calvary Chapel. Like ask the like Calvary Chapel, what's the word? Like I guess look up just like Calvary Chapel shenanigans. They're in the news. Like that they've been like busted a couple times having really weird dealings. Some weird ish has gone down in those places.
Yeah, they have.
Russell Hall for 5 says, what do we think? Fruit or cream? I guess fruit, right? I can make cream one. No, the pie was apple in American Pie. That was the whole point. Because they were saying like apple pie is the same as, which I think it was apple, right? In the movie.
It was apple.
The same thing as the movie.
But let me stress again, please don't send her a video, Russell.
Yeah, thank you. I don't need a video. Please don't do that. He did. Oh God.
We totally take your word for
it. Actually, that's not quite true. We do know that she made him wait. She did, because Sarah Stock's husband believed that he married a virgin. That's what she told him, or at least allowed him to believe. What we don't know is how she explained not being intact or big on the big night. Ew, Milo, that's gross.
But do women still think for a second that saying you're a virgin is a flex? Because I don't know why, for some reason. I get it, right? Like guys, for the most part, they don't want a woman with a high body count for various reasons. But I get that for the most part. But saying you're a virgin isn't really a flex either. It's because number one, I know you're lying in some way or another. See, guys, here's the thing, and believe me, my book is still coming out. I haven't forgot. It's happening. Has some issues with my editor, but the book is coming. But here's the thing, guys. When a woman says her body count is very low, she's not accounting for blowjobs, right? See, women separate blowjobs from sex. So they'll say, "Oh, I've only had sex with one guy in my life, but they've sucked like 50 dicks." Right?
Oh my god.
Or more. Like because they don't count oral sex as part of sex. So when a woman is telling you she's a virgin, sure, maybe a few guys have penetrated her, whatever. She has sucked way more dicks than she has fucked. So just understand that, right? Women have weird math logic when it comes to sex. Okay. They just do.
I don't what what?
Nina, you know I'm telling the truth here.
I don't know if you're telling the truth. I mean, I know some women are really. I don't know what's going on.
Women are not honest about their sexual experiences.
Yeah, I think they're more honest now than they used to be. Because now it's actually more like it's more acceptable to have higher numbers now. It wasn't back then. It's the funny part is that was actually a joke. And The Wedding Singer, I watched The Wedding Singer the other night for the first time in like a long time because it's one of my favorite movies. And there was like a really weird joke in there that I never really caught before. But it's like when he's talking to the old lady. You've seen that movie, right?
Oh yeah, love it.
Yeah, he's talking to the old lady that he's like teaching how to play the how to sing or whatever for her anniversary. And she goes like, "I slept with 8 men. That's like 200 for nowadays." And I was like, "Oh my god,
that's true though."
And I was like, "That is true." But she was like, the way she was saying it though, it's like I don't think she would have gone around advertising that she had slept with 8 men, like back in her day. You know what I mean?
Of course not.
But like 8, like nowadays though, I think women are way more likely to admit that their actual number, like because it's like socially acceptable now, whereas it didn't used to be. So they would just like hide it.
No, because even though it's acceptable now, they still lie about the amount, right? Like they do.
I mean, some of these bitches are out here being like, "I slept with 200 men." I mean, I don't know. Like there was.
No. Some are honest. Some are very honest, but for the most part, you still got women who have the shame. You know what I mean? They still have the shame.
Good. I think bring back shame. I think we need to bring back some shame.
Oh, I agree.
A little bit.
I totally agree. And for the record, I don't care about body. I think body count is stupid, and maybe because at my age. You got to figure like every woman I know has had some kind of partner. So
I care a little bit about body count because
I care a little bit, right? Like you can't be like fucking Bonnie Blue, right? And banging 1,000 guys in a fucking day.
Like even like right now, like we were watching that like video and one of the girls was like, "I slept with like 200 dudes." I was like, 200? Holy
no, that's crazy talk. That's crazy talk.
Insane. Like if you're in three digits. Like, no, I'm sorry.
No, that's a lot. That's crazy.
I'm gonna judge a little bit. Like if you're in 3 digits.
I agree. I will judge a little bit. But within reason, right? Like if a woman is in her 40s, you gotta figure okay, she's probably had at least 20 guys, right?
Okay, like, but like 3 digits,
No, 3 digits is crazy talk. Like that's wild.
Insane. And like these women that are like the one that were in that clip, like that girl was like 20. Like, I'm like, dude, you've had 3 digits, like, and you're only fucking 20. Like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, Russell for 2 says, "Okay, how about pie then?" I don't get it.
Yeah, what about pie?
You're still on this, Russell. Move on. Gamer Gramps, thank you for the 2, says 1 out of 3 virgins. Are you saying 1 out of 3 are virgins or 1 in 3? I don't.
1 out of 3 women are not fucking virgins. Are you kidding me here, man?
You really don't think so?
No. I think
1
think
in
that,
5? 1 in
okay,
10? I
if
mean,
we're
there
talking,
has to be a number.
if we're talking about legal adults, right? 18 and over. How many 18-year-old women do you know are virgins? 18 years old and over. Because that's all I count.
I don't know any.
I anything under 18, I don't care because that's illegal. I'm talking 18 and over. How many grown ass women do you know are virgins?
Yeah, I don't know any. A third virgin, I think he meant, says Aldo. I don't know what that means. Dante thinks it's a one-on-one or 1-in-1 or slut.
No. And by the way, I rarely use that word. The only time I'll use the word slut is when I'm talking like about Lily Phillips or Bonnie Blue or somebody like that. Because I'm sorry, banging $1,000.
No. Hang on. You're mixing up your terms.
No.
Bonnie Blue is a whore. She's not a slut.
That's
She's getting
fair.
paid, dude.
That is
like,
fair.
Like if you're making money from banging dudes,
I get it. Then you're a whore.
You're a whore. Slut doesn't make any money. They're just sleeping around.
Right. Like a slut is in it for the love of the game. Like I get that. Right.
Yes.
Like,
they're
I
just
get it.
nymphomaniacs. They ain't getting paid. They just like the dick. Like,
Yeah.
that's perfectly all right. It's all good.
But it's not one for one, guys. It's just I'm saying the majority of them are not
did
virgins.
know one actually. Now that I think about it, I used to have this roommate a long time ago, and she was like addicted to sex. And I was like, I couldn't figure it out because I was like, this girl, she's bringing like a different dude every night, and like sometimes she would bring the same guy, but if she didn't have sex for 1 or 2 days, she'd be in like the worst mood. Like she would be like the worst. Like I like, and then she'd be all like on edge, like as if like she's like a heroin addict. Like, you know what I mean? Like she needs a fix, but like the fix is the dick.
And what was her name? And where does she live?
Her name was Katya.
No, but you know what? But it could have been trauma, right? She could have trauma, growing up. And I think a lot of women who are, nymphomaniacs, I think they had some kind of abuse in their life.
I think so too, because that poor girl, I don't know what was going on with her, but she was like, she was just obsessed. Like she needed the dick. Like if she didn't have it, she wouldn't be normal. So I was like, wow, this like that. Before that, I used to think being a sex addict was just a made up thing. Like, you know how you're like, come on, like, sex addict, get out of here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I thought the same thing. I thought it was bullshit.
But then I met her, and I was like, oh damn, like that is real. Like it's totally real, because she'd be a totally different person. She needed a fix. Like I was like, what the fuck? Like that's not normal. Matthew Hammond for 2 says, do you think Elijah cheated because his wife would not peg him?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Look, man, the marriage.
I don't know, man.
Marriage is a weird thing, guys, because a lot of guys cheat because they feel like they can't be honest with their wives about the things that they want, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'll give you a great example. I have a friend, I'm not going to mention any names because they watch the shows and all that, but I have a friend who she married a guy who I introduced her to, so I actually kind of feel bad about this. But, he likes women, but I guess he might be considered bisexual, right? Like he likes guys too.
So he's gay.
He's gay.
What you're saying.
And before but I didn't know to what extent he was gay, right? So when I introduced them, I thought, oh, maybe they'll just hit it off or something, like as friends or something. They ended up getting fucking married, guys. And so and me and my wife at the time, they were like our best friend, our best married friends, right? So we did a lot of things together. No swinger shit. I'm just talking about.
I was gonna say a lot of things. Huh? This is getting spicy.
None of that crazy shit. I'm talking about like just hanging out and going places and doing things, right? Okay. But here's the thing. The problem is that, look, and this is why I don't believe men could be completely bisexual, because within their marriage, this girl is a horny girl, right? Like she will never withhold sex from her partner. So I know it wasn't her fault, but he still leaned into like gay porn and like stuff like that. He still had that side of him, right? The thing is though, when a woman marries a guy like that, she will always have to deal with that. She'll always have to worry if he's going to want to be with a man. Okay? There's always going to be that concern.
That's weird because like if he wasn't though, then wouldn't the concern be that he's gonna be with a woman? I mean, like
no, well, no, because here's the thing. Like it's a little different, right? I mean, okay, like as a woman, if your guy has a thing for other men, that is something beyond your control. That is something that no matter how sexy you dress, no matter what you do, no matter what you do, you cannot give him
unless you
trans
trans yourself, like that's not gonna happen.
You know what I mean? Like you can't just grow balls, right? So I mean, like it's something he has to deal with. So women out there watching, if you suspect the guy you're with even has a hint of that, get out of it immediately.
Get out.
No, really, because it will never work out. It will never work out. You will always wonder when he leaves the house, what the fuck is he doing? You'll always wonder that.
I would definitely say get out if you see something like that, or if you're in that kind of relationship.
Yeah, no, you got to. You got there. Oh, see, okay, and this is the other part of this story. My friend, I warned her that he does kind of struggle with that. I told her that ahead of time, right? But this woman, and I love her to death, but this woman thought she had the fucking golden vagina, right? She thought she had the vagina that could change a man.
You can change him.
That could change a gay man, right?
Yeah.
She thought she literally thought her pussy was that powerful that she could change a gay man, right? Women, ladies, you cannot do it. If a man wants dick, there's nothing you can do. Nothing.
Oh my goodness. No, that like they're playing for that other team. You gotta just move on.
There's nothing you can do. Just don't get involved.
Wow, we've got some interesting super chats here. Russell Hall for 2 says 3 digits is nothing. By 40, they can easily fit 5. Ew. That's
no. That's crazy talk.
And Gamer Gramp says for $2, one of the 3 H holes are virgins. Oh, one of the 3 holes are. I get it. So his 1 and 3 are okay. You're gross, Gamer Gramps. God damn it, Gamer Gramps.
If it's clear and yellow, you've got juice there, fella. If it's tangy and brown, you're in cider town. Now, there's 2 exceptions, and it gets kind of tricky.
You can stay, but I'm leaving.
Can be yellow if they're using late season apples. And of course, in Canada, the whole thing's flip-flop.
That's how I feel right now. I'm like, my brain is it's leaving my body.
I mean, it's a lot, man. And you know what I hate? I hate that in these modern times that these are the things that not just men, just people have to deal with, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like women have to deal with this shit. Men have to deal with this shit. It sucks, guys. I understand. It does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, like modernity has ruined a lot of things. This is definitely one of them. But at the same time, I just don't know because I feel like most people were just doing this shit a lot more hiddenly. I don't think we're any less dirty or any more dirty than we used to be. I think we're just the same, and we just like see it more now because of social media.
No, I think we're more because I think that now because before we had shame. Right. And shame kept people from doing a lot of things. I think now that there's no shame, we are in new territory, man. We are in like crazy town at this point. Like people can do whatever the fuck they want.
A lot of degeneracy going on.
Oh, tons.
That's true. So he goes on to say vigorous horse riding. Okay, so that like about the virginity thing that is in doubt. Elijah Shafer's drinking, drug taking, and extramarital affairs have been relentless for the duration of his marriage. a union hastily arranged once decided to pursue a conservative media career. One thing hasn't changed from Shafer's days as a youth pastor. He still likes things shoved up his bum. His fetish for pegging is sufficiently well known that it has been disclosed repeatedly, including by influencer Brittany Venti. Brittany Venti has disclosed that before. And which brings back Matthew Hammond's question of, like, is Elijah cheating because his wife wouldn't peg him? It's very possible. I mean, I don't know. I think it's weird. Shafer owns his own electric dildo. How many of these, how does he know these things? How does one know or figure out these things? Like, there's nobody telling him these stories unless Elijah told him. Like, that's messed up. How do you even know something like this?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming that Milo knows the guy pretty well.
Shafer owns his own electric dildo, which he has taken with him on vacation to El Salvador and other places. On these trips, he hires and brags about hiring female prostitutes, but spends much of his time together being anally, mechanically penetrated by the hookers.
Oh, you know what?
That's wild, man.
I'm going to say something really
shit.
controversial here. And guys, just understand, this may not be my thing, but it might be something for other people, right? A guy getting pegged by his woman, right? Sure, on the surface is very gay, right? I get it, but he's still with a woman. You get what I'm saying? Like, he's doing this.
No.
Stop
making excuses.
Wait. He's doing this stuff with a woman, not a guy. A guy is not fucking him in the ass, right? It's his woman, and they have their sexual play together. What a man and a woman do together in the bedroom is not gay, because it's a man and a woman doing these things together in a bedroom, right? What I'm trying to say is, even if he liked getting pegged by his woman,
this is a slippery slope, Verbal.
it is a very slippery slope. I'm just trying to say it doesn't necessarily mean he's gay. Doesn't necessarily mean.
I feel like it's an extremely slippery slope.
It is, but again, you're with your woman acting out certain things, but you're with your woman. So if a woman is pegging you,
no, it's gay.
Is that gay?
It is.
If a woman is doing it,
yeah,
with her partner,
yeah, I think it's gay.
Okay,
I think it's gay because you're
I think it's fucking crazy. Like, I would never. I mean, but I'm just saying. I'm trying to play devil's advocate here.
No,
like,
I think it's gay because that's like how men have sex. And
sure.
if you think that like, if that's what you need in your relationship in order for that to be like a spice or whatever it is, that means you're gay. Like, you're gay and you're just in denial. Like, you should just move on with your life, go have sex with men. You much happier. I think that's what I think. I like.
No, that's fair. No, that is absolutely fair. I again.
Want it up to number 2, you got to go. You're on the wrong team. That's all I have to say.
I'm saying devil's advocate. If a man and a woman, if a wife and husband are having playtime,
Oh man, what happened to sexy dress up time?
Oh, I agree.
Why
I'm
does
old
it have
school,
to be
man.
pegging? What the fuck has happened in the modern bedroom? Why are the guys wanting to get pegged? That's insane to me.
I don't
That's
know
some
either.
gay shit, man.
It's something that I'm just thinking, like, look, to be fair, to be fair, if a man and his woman have playtime together and she's pegging him, is it always gay? No,
Yeah.
right? Like, it could just be a kink.
No, it's gay.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women, sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
No, look,
You're gay.
it is gay on a visual front, right? Like it just is. Like I can imagine as a grown ass man, some dude putting his ankles behind his own head and having some chick peg him, right? Like I mean,
Oh my god! You know what? Interestingly enough, that's what that was the downfall of Jack Murphy, who what happened to on Elijah Shafer's show, because he was saying that he gets pegged. Like, he gets pegged by his girlfriend or whatever. And like, he was like this alpha dude. And he was like, I get my woman to go have sex with other dudes. And then I get her to peg me and like all this shit. And I was like, dude,
no, that's
you're
gay.
gay. Like, you're gay. That's messed up. You're gay, dude. Go and just be gay. It's okay to be gay. Like, that's the thing. Like, it's okay to be gay. You don't need to pretend anymore.
Especially in 2026, guys. I mean, come on.
Exactly.
Just be
Russell,
honest.
for $5 says, what if they dress like a guy, put on a fake cock and take it in the dirt pipe? Do you think that would do the trick?
I mean, that is very gay. Yes. I mean,
I think that's gay, dude. What you just wrote is extremely gay. I don't know what. Are you trying to get permission for something, Russell? Because just go have some gay sex. Like it's all good.
But again, I do know married couples who do weird shit, and they're still married to each other. They only fuck each other. So, what a man and a woman do in the privacy of their own bedroom, is that gay? If it's between a man and a woman,
yes, it's
gay.
How many times I gotta tell you it's
but
gay?
It's between a man and a woman.
A dude that's taking it up the butt.
But he's not taking up the butt from a man, from a woman.
But this is why I tell you there's no such thing as lesbians, because they're still using the same. If you like phallic shit up your butt, you're gay. You're gay.
Fair. That's fair.
That's it. Like no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Well, there's but it's getting penetrated. It's gay. Oh my god, my husband's gonna be like, "What was your show about tonight?" Not gonna be like,
tell him pegging. This whole show is about pegging.
I feel like I think my mom might be watching this.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Sorry, Mom. She's gonna message me and be like, "What the fuck?"
Sorry, Mrs. Infinity.
Why?
But look, it's on topic of what we're talking about here, right?
It is.
I mean,
It's
we are
true.
educators. We are here to educate the audience watching, right? So we have to present all fronts.
You're right. I mean, you're right. I'm taking the side as a married woman. Let me tell you this. I've been married for over 20 years now. I've been with the same guy for over 20 years. If he came to me and he was like, look, we need to spice up our marriage. Can you grab a pegging thing and start pegging me? I'd be like, we done. We are done. We're calling it in. It's
wait, Nina, you wouldn't peg your own husband?
Show. Huh?
You wouldn't peg your own husband?
No, of course not. I'd be like, it's over. Like, say goodbye. The night is over. The masquerade is.
This is the man you love. And you're telling me if he were just to bend over and present to you.
I can tell you this. If
he were to bend over and present to you, you wouldn't peg your own husband?
No, because then he is no longer the man I loved, because the man I loved wouldn't ask me to peg him. Okay? I can tell you that right now. He knows me. My husband, the man I love, was not gay. So he wouldn't be asking me to. It's like that Seinfeld joke when he's like, would you turn me in if I was a murderer? Like if I was like, it's like fucking Jerry and Kramer, they're talking. And he's like, would you turn me in if you find out like I murdered somebody? And he's like, of course I would. Jerry's like, like Jerry's like, would you turn me in? And Kramer's like, yeah, of course I would. And he's like, what do you mean? I thought we were friends. And he's like, no, because I thought we were friends too. You're not killing people. So like it's the same thing. Like I thought you were straight when we married. That's what would be the topic of conversation. And so like when you go file for divorce, I would say are conceivable differences because he's gay now.
So you're telling me you would divorce your husband if he wanted you to peg him?
100%, absolutely.
Fair enough, man.
Just there's just lines, man. Sometimes you got to draw a line.
No, I agree.
Pegging.
I don't understand why any guy wants to get pegged, but to each his own. I guess.
Well, no, see, that's the thing, not to each his own, because like you get like this is where we end up with like weird shit with the to each his own thing. That's why we need to bring back shaming and like
but everybody has a certain kink that they're into, and
it's too much verbal. There's been too much going on that this world it's gotten out of hand. Okay, it's gone out of hand. We need to rein these people in a little bit. Like this furry shit can't go on no more.
No, I agree with that. Furries
They're having furry shit going on at freaking Mar-a-Lago.
Furries need to be destroyed.
I was like, what the fuck, man? At Mar-a-Lago, I thought y'all had a freaking Christian.
I would put a ban out on furries, man. Like arrest all of them.
Absolutely. Like, thank you. Zero tolerance. Zero tolerance. We draw the line. Heterosexual women have to draw the line. If your husbands are asking to be pegged, there's a problem. You need to at least go see a therapist if you're not going to divorce them.
I do agree with that. Like, you guys should probably get some therapy,
Yeah,
Also, if your husband likes to get pegged, you should have known that before you married him. Right? Like, you should have known that ahead of time.
Right, exactly. Gamer Gramps for 2 says your woman's finger is not gay. What?
That's a solid point.
Yeah, no.
Sometimes
because that's how it starts.
That is how it starts. But
that's how it starts, and then it's like, we need
something bigger,
bigger, and no, that's how it starts. Gamer Gramps, absolutely not. Russell Hall for 2 says, what about a finger? Just one? No. It's like that song that, like Witten was singing, Russell, and like freaking choke out. All it takes is one. No, it's zero. Absolutely not.
Nina's not encouraging this at all.
No, I will not budge on this. I will not budge.
She will not stick a finger. She will not stick anything.
Absolutely. Nope. Not no way.
No fingers, no cucumbers, no toys, nothing.
Nope. Doc Ruski for Don Inette. Trad Infinity was just born.
That's true.
God, that's hilarious. Gamer Gramps for 2. Verbal, get a NDA next time. For what?
Hey, I'm not getting pegged. I don't give a shit. I mean, it's not me. I'm trying to speak out for y'all motherfuckers out there. I mean, you guys are asking chicks that put fingers in and whatnot. I'm pretty good with just basic, normal, boring sex.
Ew, Russell, you're so gross, dude. No.
Where did he write? I'm not even looking.
He says, okay, fine. Will you at least poop on his chest?
No, God.
What
are we doing
Amber
here?
Heard to you? No.
We have lost control of this show.
We have absolutely lost control of this show. What is going on with you, Russell? You need to get help. I don't usually play this clip on this show, but I feel like this is getting way too out of hand. So we need to calm everybody the fuck down. Hold on. Where is this clip at? Oh man, I don't have it on this one. So instead we'll play this one so everybody calms the fuck down.
Yeah.
You got a lot of work to do?
Yeah. I gotta water grass, pick stuff up, pick sticks, chairs, all kinds of stuff up.
What about the chickens? You gonna feed them?
Yeah.
You do? What about the eggs?
Yeah, I'll check. I'm gonna check them. I'm gonna check the mail.
Well, I already checked the mail.
Okay. Any?
Yeah, we did get a few things. Bills.
Okay, I'm gonna run over there and water the grass over there. I'll be in the time 1. Okay.
What time?
1.
1? Well, it's like, it's 5:40 right now.
Anyways, I gotta hurry and pick some sticks up and water the grass.
All right. Love you.
Love you, bye.
That boy's already 40 years old.
Yeah, I gotta go pick some sticks up and water the grass. Matthew Hammond for 2 over on Rumble says, have you seen the Ryan Long man on the street where he talks to a black guy in his 50s about support for pegging? And then he's left the link on there. No, I have not. Is that something I should watch? Let's finish this up. This goes on for a little bit more, but you know what? We don't really need to read all this. I think we got the picture, right?
We got the gist. Yeah.
We got the gist. A lot of drama. Trad Christian people. Not so trad.
Now the question is, does he take Milo's advice and get off social media and go to rehab?
Well, she did. She was like, I'm out.
I saw her.
deleted her
She killed her account.
No, I don't think. Let me see. Let me look up.
But she got rid of her account because of embarrassment.
Let me look up Elijah's account and see if it's still there. Milo's kind of like declaring war on a lot of people though right now.
Yeah, but when is he not?
Here is another one. I see you have a lot to say about fellow conservatives, Isabella DeLuca. Have you conserved your hymen?
Wait, Isabella DeLuca's involved in this too?
Oh my God. This is nuts.
Wow.
Oh my God. No, she's not involved in this, but she was like she said something like, we shouldn't talk about people's personal lives. And he was like, hello, like you're under my radar now. I was like, this dude's freaking terrifying, man.
And this is why Milo could say whatever the fuck he wants, but he is still gay. He has all the mannerisms, all the attitude of a gay man.
This was a funny post by Pearl.
Pearl
Yeah,
Davis.
Pearl got in on this but I thought this was actually funny. Because Pearl said, well, I am now accepting apologies from all you assholes about this tweet, because this is the one that kind of set everything off, where she was like, I won, and then she posted a picture of her engagement ring. That was like when she got engaged. And then there was like this whole war between the conservative girls because one of them commented about how like her ring is too small.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. And
it was like a whole thing.
Yeah. So like it went back and forth, but now like Milo is saying the reason she even said the I won thing was because it was like an inside an inside thing where, you know, she knew who she was like talking to and stuff like that. So I don't know, but he's going off, man. He's going off, and I'm kind of here for it because my life is not very spicy. So I'm like,
Milo is like
this is watching Melrose Place, man.
Milo's like a drama magnet, man. So like,
this is Sydney Watson. She's the one that was Elijah's co-host. She says, I tried to warn everyone 4 years ago, and you all called me a liar. And now y'all are in my DMs telling me I'm vindicated. Truly, fuck so many of you to the fucking moon. I was not one of those people because,
she's right though.
Like I said, like Milo gave me the ick. So I was actually one of the people that messaged her, and I was like, sorry, not Milo. Elijah gave me the ick. So I was like, I was actually one of those people that messaged her and was like, Elijah always gave me the ick. So I kind of feel what you're saying, girl. Because it kind of checks out. Some things people just need to hear from a man, he says. That's interesting. Like nobody listened to her.
But the other thing that's weird for me, and this goes along with Sydney, and I think Sydney, she's a great girl. I don't understand how guys, especially guys, I mean, you could apply this to everybody, but especially guys. I don't know how you could be in this space that we're in right now and know how pretty tight knit it is. It's a pretty tight space, right? Your reputation means everything, right? And if you're a professional, why would you do stupid shit like, harass somebody that you've worked with in this space? You know what I mean? Like why? Like your reputation is on the line, which also means, and I am small potatoes compared to everybody else, but like if you got a huge platform, you have so much to lose.
I think
you get what I'm saying?
I think Spike nailed it here. I think it's hubris. I think it's like, you just don't think, you just kind of think you're above it all. That's usually like how it goes. I think that's what happened with Jack Murphy. Like Jack Murphy was so like, I'm above it all. I'm like alpha male, blah, blah, blah. And then like one like $2 tweet brought him down because he just went crazy on Sydney Watson. It was like that. And it was gone. Now, these guys, like, it's weird because I just feel like when it comes to Elijah, because Elijah's like a lot of these guys, the issue is that they're religious. And by that I mean not that religion's a problem. It's just that they use that as a shield and they hide behind that virtue thing. And that like that's the issue, is that they're always judging other people. They're always saying like you gotta like be like so pure and you gotta be so like they've just boxed themselves into this like purity test, right? Like they're like this purity chastity thing, and they can't get away from that. Like that's their thing. So it's like if you can't, like, if that's your thing, and then you're going around sleeping behind this guy's back and like
but all of these guys are full
things.
of shit, though, right? I mean, look at like guys like Andrew Wilson, right? I mean, this guy preaches like red pill manosphere. You got to be a superior man, and then he fucking marries a woman who has 3 baby daddies, right? And these guys always talk shit about that, but yet they do the complete opposite.
Yeah, like I think that's the thing that hits everybody, kind of like everybody loves to shit on these people because they're so holier than thou, and then they're like, when they have a fall, it's like, oh, like we knew you weren't perfect, you fucking assholes. That's like judging everybody all the time.
But that's also because they judge people all the time.
Yeah, and that's why I always say like the people who virtue signal the loudest have the most skeletons in their closet.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Without a doubt. Like, and Sarah Stock was one of those girls. That's why I was always like, that girl. Like, I couldn't tell, but I was like, as Candace said, I didn't know, but I knew. Like, right. I was like, you know what I mean? Like, you're like, I don't know. Like, but you like, you're so like holier than thou that I'm like, I feel like I know that you're kind of a whore. Like, you know what I mean? But you're like, but obviously you're a virgin and you're so pure.
And with guys, it's usually they overcompensate because they're gay.
There you go. The overcompensation. That's exactly.
Women overcompensate for being a whore. Guys overcompensate for being gay.
That's the word. It's the overcompensation that really is just it's weird. It's awkward. But I thought that Pearl tweet was funny because she was like, because she was like shitting on her for like getting married and stuff. And I think she said something like, I call it like for like I give it 6 months or something like that, or like I feel like something. I don't remember exactly what she said, but
and Pearl should be the last person talking about anybody.
Yeah, she was talking shit. She was talking mad shit, but now she's all like, well, like this is happening. But yeah, she definitely should not be talking shit at all. This was a little Freudian slip, just to change topics a little bit. This was a funny Freudian slip here from Senator Ted Cruz.
This pattern keeps on happening. Now, Senator Booker also said we should have bipartisan agreement. I think that's a great idea. We should have bipartisan agreement. How about we all come together and say, let's stop murders? How about we all come together and say, let's stop rape? How about we all come together and say, let's stop attacking pedophiles? And tragically, this.
Let's stop attacking pedophiles.
Let's stop that, guys. Let's stop attacking those poor pedos. So misunderstood.
Ted Cruz will never like. How do you? Anyway,
it was just a Freudian slip. I think he's just. I don't think he meant to say that. I think he's just retarded.
Well, he didn't mean to say it, but he said what he meant.
Yeah. Matthew Hammond for $1 says Ryan Long's attraction is a little over 2 minutes. It's great. Don't worry, we're gonna watch it right now, bro. Here we go. This is what Matthew was talking about.
Email to do some branded content for adamandeve.com, and they said I could ask whatever questions I want. There's some people that have been shaming the pegging community, and we'd love you to be on the forefront of telling people, like, listen, pegging is great.
The man having sex.
Okay, I'm gonna stop this right here. It hasn't even been, well, how long has it been? It's been 13 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I refuse to believe that there's a pegging community. Like, it's like, I don't want to live in a world where we have a pegging community.
Nina, there is a whole category of porn just for pegging. Category. It's a whole category. It's its own category.
I'm just not interested.
I am not either, but here's the thing.
This is so bad. This is so stupid.
It's a thing. It's a thing that people do, I guess.
Well, Pepina, he wanted to watch the video, so let's see what this is. Apparently, there's a pegging community.
With the woman, then the woman putting on a strap on and dicking him down.
That's correct, yeah. What we'd like is for you to post the hashtag on your Instagram or Twitter, solidarity with pegging community.
No, I can't do that. I can't do that. The man want to get dick down, that's their business. But I'm not going to put my cosign that, and my wife see me cosign that. She think I want to get dick down.
But your wife might just say, "Oh my God,
right.
I'm happy that he's solidarity with the pegging community."
No, I got.
Could you call your wife and maybe see if she'd be fine with you posting?
Brother, let me tell you something. I'm not even gonna mention nothing like that to my wife. Hell no. All my life, I've been accused of being gay. No bullshit, right? Been accused of being gay, right? All my fucking life. My family and certain friends. Now he got a woman. He got a woman dicking him down.
But what if you said hashtag solidarity with the pegging community?
Why were you accused of being gay, sir?
Personally, just want to clear that up.
I think it's because he's like clean and neat. Like that used to be like a thing where the guys that were clean and neat, they'd be like accused of being gay.
I'm clean and neat, and I've never been accused of being fucking gay. Like, what are you talking about here? That's crazy.
That was also a Seinfeld joke. Like everybody thought he was gay because he was clean and neat.
Right.
Okay.
This man said my wife will think that I want.
That was funny.
I've told you something on camera that I've spoken to too many people about.
Do you want to watch a video of a pegging and see
No,
if you
hell
like it?
no.
Why?
What?
It might change your mind if you saw the product.
No, won't change my mind. Won't change my mind. No, I love pussy too much. And I can't see me flipping on a piece of pussy now.
But you wouldn't want to lick a dildo that was
Hell
attached to a
no.
pussy.
Now,
It's almost the same thing.
No, it ain't. No, it's not. I'm not against motherfucking hermaphrodites because I had a hermaphrodite female, right? Kind of fairly large clit and shit.
Right.
But I wouldn't let that motherfucker take that shit on my ass. Only thing on my ass is just toilet paper when I shit.
This guy is saying a lot right now. What the fuck is happening here?
What the fuck?
This guy is saying a whole lot.
He's like, I had a hermaphrodite, but I didn't let him stick it in my ass.
Sir, you are on camera right now talking wild shit, man. Like, what?
Oh my God. What the fuck, Matthew Hammond?
Bro, if your wife saw this.
The fuck, dude? What was it? What were you saying?
If his wife saw this right now, dude,
Bruh.
She would be signing papers.
Jesus. Okay, here we go.
And you can sort of justify it that way.
No. I've heard where a motherfucker got dick down so bad where he couldn't even retain his bowels and shit. He had to wear motherfucking suppose or some shit or another because he be shitting all the damn time.
How is Ryan Long keeping a straight face? I feel like, what the fuck?
This man is going off.
What the fuck?
Dick down bad, and he was begging for it. Motherfucker ass so that fucking wide, man.
Right.
He couldn't even get dick down no more because he couldn't eat no fucking more.
So because
He had to
he's
drink
shitting
soup.
too much?
He had to drink soup. I felt sorry for the man.
What do you think he's doing now? Did he sew it back shut?
No, he
or-
might be sucking dick.
Yeah.
But you can't take no dick up in his ass no more.
Right.
Because his ass all fucking all out. His ass
He had to eat
Yeah.
soup.
Oh my god, I'm
What?
dying. I'm dying. What the fuck?
This dude, wow. Wow, sir. That was a lot, man. That was a fucking
can't.
lot.
Matthew Hammond, what the fuck? Thank you for that video.
I thought this dude was going to give a quick answer. This man went into some wild shit.
That was next level. All right. Speaking
Wow.
of next level, we do have to talk about this. Oh man, that was intense. DC says my day is now complete. Wow, that was a lot. Gamergrams, thanks for the 2. Says some of my best friends are PDFs, says Ted Cruz. Wow. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what he's talking about. And on this note, we got to talk a little bit more about the Epstein stuff that's dropped. I mean, that's like it's a little bit intense. Some of the stuff that's been like, have you read any of it, Dante?
I've read some of it, and I can only read so much of it, right? There's a point where I'm just like, if I read any more, it's going to darken my soul. So I'm out.
Yeah, I mean, like I feel like my soul is already darkened just knowing that the thing even exists. But it was one of those things though where like I did think that's why I want to watch this with you guys, because I feel like this kind of personifies what the Epstein files is. Because like for me, like I watched this and I laughed, but I was also extremely upset because I was like, I can't believe that we're laughing at, like we're joking about this dude with this list of really dark shit. But I thought JP did a really good job covering it. So let's watch some of the stuff here.
Tonight, well, it turns out there are Epstein files.
I'm going to have French fries. Should I at least have my French fries made in lard as opposed to polyunsaturated fat and seed oil?
How about you have them without Jeffrey Epstein?
And there's finally been some real information released about Epstein's associates, including America's favorite longevity doctor. Stay tuned to find out what he did and who else is publicly humiliated.
I myself haven't read any of the files. I've just basically, like, I didn't go looking at the files. You know what I mean? Like, I've just basically been seeing whatever people post and some of the stuff that he said.
Love this. I really do. It's like Christmas for me. No, it doesn't get any better than this. Oh, with this breaking story, the DOJ tried their hardest to not release 3 million pages of Epstein documents because they didn't exist. But the DOJ has finally done the right thing, releasing the documents, even though they don't exist. It is what happened, if I am to believe the DOJ all along. The documents that don't exist are not released. That's great. And with that, some people are heavy.
I mean, did they exist or no? They existed.
Yeah.
They're real.
Their lives ruined, and deservedly so. So let's celebrate some of the highlights of what names appeared and what horrific acts were done. Some of them were really, starting with Bill Gates. Via an email, it's alleged that
This is so fucked up for me, man. Like,
this
for
is
anyone
crazy.
who's like, you know, like people our age who were familiar with Bill Gates and like, you know, like his influence like on Microsoft, like just everything. Like Bill Gates was the guy like back in the day, like him and Steve Jobs were like the guys.
Yeah.
And now, I mean, this is fucking disgusting.
Gates picked up an STD from Russian girls and feared he had given that STD to his then wife, Melinda. So he asked Epstein for an antibiotic that he could sneak into Melinda's food to treat her without her out.
So he tried to drug his own wife.
An honest guy right there. Now, with his bombshell story, it's shocking to find out that Bill Gates was sexually involved with women. He doesn't strike me as that type. And other email shows that
I
Gates
agree
was
with
working.
Wait, did Bill always come off as gay? I didn't know that.
He either came off as gay or asexual, right? No one ever thought about Bill fucking, right? Like who?
Yeah. Ooh.
Like no one thought about Bill being with women.
The pegging too, I guess. I don't know.
With Epstein to plan pandemic simulations. And just FYI, those pandemic simulations are for nothing but the good of the world. We know this because Gates enrolled Epstein in on them.
That's
now we are privileged to have Mr. Gates join us by satellite. Bill, is there anything you want to say about your newly discovered relationship with Epstein?
Well, he's dead, so
thank you for the insight, Bill. This just in. Remember this?
There's no credible information. None. If there were, I would bring the case yesterday.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years.
I've seen the whole file. Shockingly, it turns out they were all wrong and we were right. Not that we're keeping score, but it's moving on.
The worst part is like this is something that like I think none of us wanted to be right about. Like, you know what I mean? Like
we didn't want to be right about it, but also what pisses me off the most is like, look, even with the list being out, no one there's no consequences here. No one's going to go to jail. No one's going to pay for their crime. That's what pisses me off.
Yeah, exactly. Me too. Russell for 2 says if antibiotics will treat it, tell her it's a UTI. God damn it, Russell.
If you have to drug your own wife with STD meds, like you're a piece of shit.
Fucked up. Yeah. Russell, don't do that.
He's the founder of LinkedIn, right? LinkedIn founder Reid Hoffman was on Epstein Island, according to an email that Epstein sent to Elon in an attempt to unsuccessfully lure Elon onto the island as well. But Reid Hoffman
I am going to say
definitely there.
I think there are a lot of people who went to that island that necessarily didn't do anything crazy, right? Like, just because you're invited to something and you show up to something doesn't mean you participate. So I'm sure probably not all of them participated in the crazy stuff.
No. Hang on, you're getting this wrong. I think if they went to the island, they did participate in bad shit. It's if they flew on the plane, they did not, because it doesn't necessarily mean they went to the island, because in the island all the crazy shit was going on. So I think that's what I understand. Like,
I guess what I'm trying to say is like, you know, there are people who have like pictures taken with, you know, Epstein and all this other shit, and sometimes you just take pictures with people. It doesn't mean you.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Involved.
Like there was this thing, like there was a picture of Pierce Morgan actually going around with Epstein. And I think Sneeko said something like, you know, this is Pierce Morgan on the island with Epstein. And he was like, I'm going to sue you if you don't fucking delete that. Because that was like at some event. Like it was like the picture was taken at some event, like some book publishing thing or something like that, where Pierce Morgan met, I guess, Epstein and Ghislaine and was like taking pictures with them.
Yeah.
And people were like, and people were saying now like, oh, he went to the island and he's like, I'm gonna sue your fucking ass for saying that shit, which I would do the same thing, because it's like, no, I didn't fucking go to this fucking island. I just took a picture with somebody. But this is like the Diddy party, Dante. Like, just because you didn't go, like if you went to the Diddy party, like that's okay.
That's my point. Just because you're there doesn't mean you were or even aware of the crazy shit that was going on, right?
Yeah,
so,
see, that's the thing. I think that this is a good point too, is that it was an open secret. Like, I think everybody knew like that's what's going on that island. Like just like the Diddy parties was. Like everybody knew raunchy shit was going on.
I mean, you hear rumors
after
of stuff
the Diddy
sometimes.
parties.
But it also depends on the party, right? Like not every party was a fucking baby oil party, right? I mean, some were.
But they were, Dante. They
Not
just
every party.
They were, but they turned into it later on. Believe it or not, yeah, actually every one of those fucking parties turned into a fucking baby
But
oil
again,
party later.
I'm saying just because you take a picture with somebody doesn't mean that you were involved in
Yes,
anything.
I
right?
know.
Like
Yes,
I hung
I
out with
agree.
Harvey Weinstein a few times, right? Like, does that mean like I fucking,
God damn it, Verbal. Like, first it was Diddy, now it's freaking Weinstein. What is going on with you? You keep dropping these
only
bombs.
like less than a handful of times I hung out with Harvey. And again, I knew nothing about him at the time as far as that stuff goes, right? So I'm just saying it doesn't mean
Wow.
it doesn't mean you were involved just because you were there.
Whew, doth protest too much, Verbal Riot. My goodness. Okay.
I am an innocent man.
This next one's pretty good. America's favorite longevity doctor, Peter Attia, likely had some years taken off his life over the weekend, as he was mentioned in the Epstein files over 1,600 times.
Whew.
It's a lot. That is a lot.
That is a lot.
Attia padded his medical resume with email exchanges with Epstein, who was already an established child sex offender at the time. Some of the highlights, as you can see here, he told Epstein, pussy is indeed low carb. Now, while being ketogenically appropriate, it turns out in the court of public opinion that advice isn't exactly what you want to say to a known child trafficker. Luckily for our amusement, Attia didn't stop there. While appearing to reference Epstein Island, Attia said, I need to come visit sometime.
Oh my
Well, that doesn't-
God.
This
I'm
is
telling
awful.
You, they all knew. So for the guy to be like, oh, I need to come visit sometime, he means I need to come visit sometime so I can bang some minors. That is
is awful. Yeah.
That's so gross.
That's pretty bad. That is bad.
You know what they did at the island? And in another email, Attia says to Epstein, the biggest problem with becoming friends with you, the life you lead is so outrageous, yet I can't tell a soul. Now, personally, I do enjoy the disclaimer at the bottom of Peter Attia's emails. Peter, I see this email. Should destroy it. Anyway, it's all looking as good as your seed oil support. But
Russell Hall has some more lovely words of wisdom for us all. For $2, he says, pussy is only low carb if she doesn't have yeast. That's really fucking gross, Russell. Jesus. Oh, Lord.
And knowing is half the battle.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah. Oh my God.
Dr. Peter Attia has issued a statement on Twitter, which, based on the comments, it's being received as well as pussy at a high carb convention.
Pussy at a high carb convention.
Wow.
So this guy's basically like put out a statement saying that you've put your trust and credibility, your hard work, what we have built together, and I take that responsibility seriously. You deserve a complete and honest account of what did and what did not happen. Nobody wants to know about your fucking banging minors, bro. I apologize that I did not get this out sooner, but I wanted to be thorough. Like, I mean, come on. Like that's what you say. That's your excuse. I'm sorry. I wanted to be thorough. Like, what? The purpose of the DOJ is releasing these documents is clearly to identify individuals who participated in criminal activity, enable it, or witnessed it. I'm not in any of those categories, and there is no evidence of the contrary. To be clear, 1, I was not involved in any criminal activity. 2, my interaction with Epstein had nothing to do with the sexual abuse or exploitation of anyone. And 3, I was never on his plane, never on his island, and never presented any sex parties. But you said you wanted to go there. I should really visit there sometime. Allegedly, apparently, right?
Yeah.
I said I apologize. That said, I apologize. I regret putting myself in a position where emails, some of them embarrassing, tasteless, and indefensible. Well, if they're indefensible, then why are you like, why all this? Are now public, and that is on me. I accept that that reality and the humiliation that comes with it. Well, get ready, bro.
Because he said it was low carb. How that plays. Now, what type of crimes were being committed by Epstein and his associates? Well, allegedly, some good old torture and ritualistic sacrifice, like offing a boy after his feet were cut off by a sword.
Oh, man, that's dark.
And eating human flesh, just eating babies.
That's
Do you think
up.
Bill Gates
Wow,
asked
that
for a
is
plant-based baby
awful.
substitute? Like, give me some Beyond Baby. I don't eat meat. This just in. Just a reminder, there's still not been a single arrest made for any of these crimes. It's a good thing to keep track of. Here's something you...
And see, the thing that kind of bugs me is like about like this whole Don Lemon thing is like, oh, like, Don Lemon, let's arrest him and like make him a fucking absolute, like, like a cause for the left to celebrate. Meanwhile, there's a list of people who are doing some satanic ass shit on some island. And this shit, is still going on because they just replaced freaking Epstein with somebody else. Like, it's like, this shit still goes on. Like, it didn't stop. Yeah, nobody's seeing any consequences. So, but meanwhile, let's all go after Don Lemon and then, pat ourselves on the back that we, decided to put that guy away.
Right.
Like, who fuck, man? Like, you hearing this shit? Like, you hear this shit? This is the shit that's been going on. I think that's a little bit more important.
Probably didn't know. How about Epstein and transgenderism? Sounds awesome.
Oh,
well, an
wow.
email revealed that Epstein was working to push transgenderism. Usually the good guys are. Even being involved with the bioengineering of sexually ambiguous babies. Now, we
That's
know
wild.
transgenderism is a virtuous agenda, and Epstein and his associates being involved with it further proves it. So not alarming at all. Epstein
crazy.
associate Peggy Siegel was in Kenya and emailed Epstein asking if he wants her to bring him a little baby or two back for him. Another email is from Harvard professor Martin Nowak to Epstein. He says, our spy was captured after completing her mission. Epstein's reply, did you torture her? Harvard professor, ladies and gentlemen. Another email to Epstein. I give you permission to kill him. Straightforward. Luckily, the sender's name is redacted to protect the names of the innocent who are organizing murder.
He's so good at like the dark humor, like the delivery. Like it's so like because it's such a hard topic, and it's like the way he's like delivering it is like it's almost palpable, like palatable, because you're like, oh, this is some dark shit, but he's doing it funny.
Protect the names of the innocent.
No, I give him
some
credit.
of the highlights so far.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like the fact that is what they said. They were like, we're trying to, hide the innocent, or like, save the innocent or whatever. And then they're like hiding people who are literally planning murders.
Plenty more to come. And it is our responsibility to remind you that just because someone communicated with Epstein or was otherwise named in the files doesn't prove guilt of any crimes, and no due process has happened. But truthfully, we don't really care, so enjoy the witch hunt. Good night.
Safety's great.
Wow.
This was kind of crazy. This is Melinda Gates talking about the Epstein files. And her
She's talking about her STD.
No girl should ever be put in the situation that they were put in by Epstein and whatever was going on with all of the various people around him. No girl I mean, it's beyond heartbreaking, right? I remember being those ages, those girls were. I remember my daughters being those ages, right? So for me, it's personally hard whenever those details come up, right? Because brings back memories of some very, very painful times in my marriage, but I have moved on from that. I purposely pushed it away and I moved on. I'm in a really unexpected, beautiful place in my life. So whatever questions remain there of what I can't even begin to know all of it, those questions are for those people and for even my ex-husband. They need to answer to those things, not me.
Well,
and I am so happy to be away from all the muck.
I wonder what your dominant emotion is when you read these news articles.
Just unbelievable sadness. Unbelievable sadness, right? And again, I'm able to
imagine being married to someone like that. I would just die.
Take my own sadness and look at those young girls and say, my God, how did that happen to those girls, right? And so for me, it's just sadness for, I left my marriage. I had to leave my marriage. I wanted to leave my marriage. I had to leave I felt I needed to eventually leave the foundation. So it's just sad. And it's kind of like,
I remember when she left Bill and like literally everybody was like, oh yeah, she's leaving him because of the Epstein thing. Like everybody knew. And a lot of people thought this exactly. Everybody thought that she knew what was going on. Like there was so many people that were like, "Oh, she knew." I think she knew too.
I think she knew. I mean, let's call a spade here. You're not married to a guy that long and not know like the weird shit that he's into.
Yeah, I think she knew, and not just that, she's into like really creepy shit like Bill. Like she's into like the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation have ruined lives, like especially in Africa, like through the vaccination stuff. Like people in Mexico hate them because they do the whole vaccination stuff here too. So yeah, like I'm with you, Lindsay. I don't really feel bad for her because I feel like I think she knew. I think she knew. And I mean, it's fucked up that he gave her like STDs. But hey, I don't know. But also part of me, Lindsay, is like questioning it though, because I'm like, even if she knew, like she did get out. So that like, does that give her points? Like do we give her points a little bit because she did leave him? Like she was like, okay, you know what? You're just too fucked up for me. Like I got to get out of here. Like, so I don't know.
Well, I mean, but did she leave him to save her own ass?
That's an interesting question. I don't know.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know. But then wouldn't she be named in the files anyway, even if she had left him? So what would she be saving? Like, what do you mean by saving his own ass?
Well, I mean, how many women are listed on that list?
I don't know.
I don't think
a lot.
You think it's a lot? I don't think it's nearly as many as the men.
I don't know.
I think there's way more men on that list than women.
I mean, the women I think are like mostly like redacted, like the victims anyways. I don't know.
See, and that's a whole nother thing. Why are any names redacted?
I don't think any names should be redacted either, personally, but they're saying, oh, they want to protect the victims and all this garbage. That's what JP was making fun of.
No, they want to protect the perpetrators,
the victims. Like while they're talking about setting up a freaking murder.
I don't buy it.
I don't know if I buy if she knows if she was into it. I don't know. Russell says for $2, never go to the high carb pussy convention.
High carb.
Oh man. Emily says, I can't believe that people are trying to cancel JP Sears over the last video he just did. That was over the Erica Kirk stuff. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
What did you think of that video?
I don't know, man. I feel like a lot of the stuff with Erica Kirk for me has been. You know what it is? I guess the weird thing for me with Erica Kirk, I keep trying to like. I think my heart wants to give her the benefit of the doubt as a grieving widow. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know like there's some weird things surrounding her right now, but I'm still trying to look at it from the point of view of, well, she just lost her husband.
Well, no, I mean, but like, what did you think of his video about her? Like, did you think it was funny, or did you think it was like it was not funny? Because everybody was calling it disgusting and like,
I mean,
trying
wasn't
to cancel
I
him and
wasn't
stuff like
offended
that.
by it, but at the same time, you know, I didn't think it was funny. But I wasn't offended by it either.
I did find some humor in it. I thought I had some like funny moments because it's like the delivery, like how he does it, like because like in the video he's showing like the two sides, like right, like
Right.
the people who are kind of like, what the fuck is going on? Like she's not acting normally, and the other people who are like, no, she's acting just fine. Like so, I thought that's pointing at the truth is in the funny, like right, or fun. The funniness is in the truth, right? Like it's like there's a modicum of truth to that. That's why it was funny because there is people kind of having mixed feelings about what's going on and being like, well, what the fuck? Like this is normal. This is normal. Is it? Is it normal? Like, you know, like everybody's kind of thinking like that.
No, I get that, but I guess for me, I'm like, what is normal when it comes to grieving?
Right. And then, but that's the thing, but that's the joke, right?
Right.
And then everybody in the replies of that video is like losing their shit and being like, oh, like especially on Twitter, like apparently it's different on YouTube. Apparently he got a much better reception on YouTube, but on Twitter, everyone's like losing their ever loving mind. And I'm like, aren't you guys the same right wing people that made fun of the left for not having a sense of humor?
No, and I agree with that. And I think honestly, you know, there are some people, especially on X, that are way too close to this. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
they're
Yeah.
hardcore Charlie Kirk fans, which I never was. I respected him for what he was and what he did, but for the most part, you know, I wasn't like a hardcore fan. In fact, there are a lot of things I disagree with him on.
Yeah.
But there are people who are very like who were destroyed when he died. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they don't take any kind of criticism about Erica or TPUSA. They don't take it lightly.
Yeah. There's a lot of people like
even
that.
even if it's a joke.
Yeah, and that was the joke. Like the joke was showing that, and I just thought it was really funny that nobody most people were missing the joke and also being like totally like joke policing JP. And I
Yeah.
was like, you guys are the ones that are making fun of the left for not fucking having a sense of humor, and now you're fucking losing your shit over a joke. Like, fucking move on. You know, like just press the X button, move on with your day. You know, you don't have to watch it. It's
I
okay.
agree.
It wasn't for you. But I didn't get I thought it was an overreaction to his bit because I'm like, so like JP does bits all the time. Like I don't think like okay, this one didn't. I just felt like this one didn't swing for you. Like just move on, you know.
Yeah, I mean, there's a difference between a joke not landing and people getting like butthurt about a joke.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. It's like, dude, like there was like the Babylon Bee guys were like in his replies being like shitting on him, and I'm like, you're the Babylon Bee guys. Like you guys are supposed to be for humor, even dark humor.
yeah,
Like,
no, that's pretty soft, right?
it's
Like that.
weird. It's like, oh my god, like I don't know. Anyways, last topic of the night. I'm gonna briefly talk about this because really nobody gives a shit about Disney anymore. But Disney does have a new CEO. It's this guy. His name is Josh D'Amato or D'Amato, right?
Yeah, and I
and
know nothing about him.
He is the new CEO of Disney. Bob Iger is leaving. And from what I understand, he's a park guy, like the guy before him, Bob Chapek, who was also the parks guy. Here you have Variety saying that He will be serving as the chairman of Disney Experiences since 2020, or he served as the chairman of Disney Experiences since 2020, where he oversees the parks, cruises, and consumer products. That was just like Bob Chapek. Like they're doing the same thing as they did before with Bob Chapek. Iger succeeded Michael Eisner as a CEO in 2005, serving until 2020 before retiring in 2021. His successor, Bob Chapek, a 26-year Disney veteran and former parks chief, was dismissed in November 2022 after controversial tenure as CEO, prompting Iger's return. So that's the thing, like, that I don't get is why they're doing the park thing again, because I'm like, well, I mean, they did it with Chapek, and then Chapek proved like to not know how to run a fucking studio, but then this guy's gonna be different. So I don't know. So I'm just like, okay, is that what we're doing now?
Right.
I guess that's what we're doing. Do you have any feelings about this?
I don't, because it's not going to change anything, right? Like this guy's not going to go in there and clean house the way that he should. The same assholes who work there are still going to be working there. It's like with Lucasfilm, right? It's like Dave Filoni taking over. Who cares, right?
Yeah.
Star Wars is not going to get any better just because Kathleen Kennedy is leaving.
Yeah, I did. That's how I felt too. Like I was like, okay, like, I mean, I feel like it's gonna be like Meet the New Boss, same as the old boss, but I guess we'll find out. And I did see this, which I thought was interesting. Your buddy Alan said, I finally met a Disney CEO. So he met the Disney CEO, apparently.
Yeah.
You should ask him about this guy. You should be like, do you have faith in
well, I mean, Alan has a lot invested in this because, you know, Alan owns Disney stock. So I mean,
oh, he does.
Oh yeah. So for him, you know, he tries to hold on to hope as much as possible.
Oh, poor Alan. I like Alan.
Oh, Alan's
He's a
great.
nice guy.
He's great. And yeah, he tries to hold on to hope. And know, he probably has, hope that this new guy is going to make some changes, but I think realistically it's not going to happen.
This is a funny comment. The parks are all expensive. They don't care about poor people. I thought you said something else. I thought you said like the parks all super expensive. The studio guys don't care about like poor people, because they don't. Because it's like literally everyone like the parks people are so different. Because they think like people who can go to the park can afford like whatever, you know what I mean? So they just keep like bringing up the price, and I don't think the studio people understand how much like the regular people are trying to like struggle into like going to the park. I mean,
do you know how much it costs for like a family of 4 to go to fucking Disneyland?
Like a lot.
Yeah,
a lot.
Like you got to take out a fucking bank loan.
Yeah,
to go to Disneyland.
You got to freaking mortgage your house again. Like I could take out a second mortgage for freaking to go to Disneyland. So
yeah, it's insane. It's and I really
wild.
I can't understand how that park is still operational at this point.
I don't either. But apparently the parks guy's coming back. And yeah. We're going to talk about more stuff, but I think we've ran out of time. I'm tired. I'm hungry. So we'll talk about the Lupita casting of for the Troy thing again another time. We've already talked about it before, but also the movie's going to come out, and I feel like we'll really get to talk about it when the movie actually comes out and we see it. But yeah, Troy.
I mean, because there's really not a lot to talk about. That the Lupita thing so far, from what I've heard, is a rumor. So we don't.
Oh, really? So it's not like really even official?
Nothing is official because Chris Nolan doesn't have social media. So wherever that came from, I don't know.
Oh,
but I heard the person who posted it was not involved in the film.
Oh, okay. No, I have not seen that. So that's an interesting thing that it's a rumor. But is it a rumor as like the way it was for Pedro Pascal being Reed Richards? Because that turned out to be true. So.
Well, look, some rumors are always going to be true, some are going to be fake. But we don't know until it happens, right?
Yeah.
So we don't.
Lindsay, I've never seen Caleb Hammer's videos. Have you seen that? Caleb Hammer?
I haven't
I have
actually.
not. Apparently, check him out if you want Disney adult videos. And then Disney will now be ruined by Bob Iger's evil stand-in, says Russell. Yeah, like it's just so weird that this is happening. And Emorks, yeah, let's rate Anna, I guess, because we are gonna call it a night here. So let me just bring up the thing. Black Snape was a rumor a long time until it wasn't. Well, Black Voldemort is now the rumor. So I guess we'll find out what happens to Black Voldemort. Let me see. Oh, actually, Anna seems to be discussing the Helen of Troy situation, because she did have a very viral tweet. I'll just bring it up real quick.
Oh yeah.
She did have a very, very viral tweet about the was it the Helen of Detroit?
Yeah, Helen of Detroit.
That was funny. I was like,
that's a damn good headline. I think she even got quoted in some magazine, I think.
I think she did. And then they didn't get, but I don't think they gave her credit though for the quote. Where is it? Oh God, her feed has been like just entirely people calling her a racist right now.
Yeah, she's used to that though.
Yeah, here's the thing that she tweeted out. Hold on. Here it is. God bless Anna. She's so funny. Some fans, you mean me, and my tweet wasn't even included in the article. It says here, Elon Musk now Elon Musk has reacts to the casting of Lupita Nyong'o as Helen of Troy in the Odyssey and blasts Christopher Nolan. Quote, Chris Nolan has lost his integrity, posted on X. Musk is a response to what the viral image of meme Nyong'o and Matt Damon. Some fans have taken to calling her Helen of Detroit. That's Anna. She said that. And questioning the logic of the war being waged over a character whose appearance contradicts traditional depictions. I mean, it's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Like, there's some characters where you're like, well, you can kind of you could skip around that or whatever, but like Helen of Troy, like I don't think
No. See, you're way too forgiving, Nina. I'm tired of this shit. Guys, look, Greek mythology is Greek mythology. Helen of Troy was not fucking Nigerian. Okay. She was. Let's stop the bullshit here. She wasn't Nigerian. So let's stop doing this kind of ridiculous casting. I get it. Like the way the Oscars are, you have to have a very diverse cast to get even nominated for an Oscar. He's doing it. Yeah, and I know that's why he's doing it.
Yeah.
Because Nolan has caught the Oscar bug, but no, man, no. Helen of Troy. Right?
I think you know what? I think this is it right here. Nina should have been cast as Helen. She did start the Rip-Off Wars. I did.
There you go. But
I think I should have been cast.
But after having like Diane Kruger play Helen of Troy in the movie Troy, right? To go from that beauty, and don't get me wrong, Lupita is a beautiful woman, but Helen of Troy is not Nigerian. So let's stop it.
Yeah, we need to stop it about this. I'm just sick of this bullshit too, honestly. And it's not just her. Like Zendaya's there. She's
Athena.
Zendaya
is Athena. What are we doing here?
Just about Lupita. Like this is about like so much more. Like,
now, if Lupita was cast as
casting is fucked.
If Lupita was cast as Calypso, it would make more sense. But Helen of Troy. But yeah, no, you're right. I mean, Athena being a black woman too. Like, what are we doing, folks?
Yeah, man. Like it's the whole cast, man. The whole cast is fucked up. Except
you got Elliot Page playing some guy.
I mean, if Elliot Page plays like some sort of nymph or demon or some shit, like I'll be fine with it because it's like it doesn't have a sex or whatever. Like fine. But if it's playing like a dude, like it's like if fucking what's her name is playing, or like if he's playing like Paris or something, like
Right, right.
what the fuck, man? Like, what are we doing? Like, no. Get
You know
out of
what?
here.
Look, we're not going to go too far into this because, like you said, we need to wrap it up. But I
Yeah.
am going to say this, and I've said this on many shows, and I'm going to keep saying it. I'm a huge Chris Nolan fan. I'm a Nolan bro, if you will. I will always like stand by his movies, even Tenet, even though that shit was not great.
That shit was awful, man.
But I do
Awful.
think this movie is going to be his first real miss. I think this is not going to be. I think he's going to lose some of his magic in this movie.
I guess we're gonna find out. When is it coming out? Do you know?
July.
Okay, so he's got some time still.
Yeah, he's got time for reshoots and all that. But the thing about Nolan, though, is that he does not like fantasy. He hates fantasy.
Why is he doing this then?
So I don't know why he's doing this movie.
I don't understand why he's doing this.
He's doing a movie that involves gods, monsters, and he hates fantasy. So why is he doing this?
I don't understand him. And his last one was pretty good too. Like he just had a banger.
Well, I mean, Oppenheimer won the awards, right? I mean,
Yeah. He just had like that was a banger of a movie. Like it was pretty good, like all things considered. It was a good movie.
it was a solid movie, and
yeah.
and it
Like
got
I will never watch it again, but it was a good movie.
sure. I mean, it's not a feel good movie.
Yeah, it's not. No, but it was good. Like it was one of those movies where you like I feel like I just had to watch it once and I'll never watch it again, you know?
Yeah.
Like I'm just like that with Oppenheimer, but it was good. Like I can see why it won. Now there's rumors that speaking of casting for Harry Potter, there's rumors that Cillian Murphy is going to be Snape. I mean not Voldemort.
But see,
And
that's
I'm
good
like,
casting right there.
That's good casting. Like that might make up for the Black Snape. So I don't know.
Maybe.
Emorks, it's gonna be weird, man. Black Snape, that's weird.
I just don't know how they're gonna do his hair.
I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna do anything.
Like, are they
how
gonna give him like
do
the
whole
Andre 3000 straight hair? You know, the hey ya hair. You know, are they gonna give him a Jerry curl, or are they gonna give him an afro? Like,
are they gonna make him like fucking like? Are they gonna like lynch him and shit in school with like Harry Potter?
yeah, that's crazy work, man.
Fucked up shit they're gonna do. Emorks for 5 over on Rumble. Thank you. Says there are so many great characters from all races throughout history. They don't need to race swap. Every continent has their own hero they could bring to the big screen. This is all just stupid. Emorks, I could not have said it better myself. So on that note, we're all gonna go and raid. I was gonna say invade.
Oh God, no.
We're gonna go raid Anna's stream. I did put the redirect on here. So when you go there, tell her Nina Infinity Raid or Nina Raid, whatever you want to say. Yes, thank you guys so much for watching tonight. And thank you, Steph, for coming on the show earlier. Make sure you check out my Nerdy Homes channel. And Verbal Riot, tell everyone where they can find you next and what you got going
guys,
on.
actually, you could find me Friday on Unqualified Experts with Zia Anderson, and Forest Mommy is going to be there. So the three of us are going to be talking about some wild shit, I assume, because that's what happens when I get on the show.
Absolutely. And of course, it's Zia, so it's going to be wild shit.
Oh, and Zia, so
Tell her
it's
say
going to
hi.
be doubly crazy.
Yeah, tell her and Forest Mommy that say hi, because they're
Will
both
do.
lovely women that I really adore on here, actually. So yeah, you guys though, thank you. I also adore you guys, even though some of you like Russell Hall are incredibly perverted, but thank you so very much for supporting the channel in the way that you do, like the super chats and Rumble rants and all that stuff really helps out. So thank you, everybody. And yeah, I'll be back on Friday for the good news show, because we really need to like detox from this show. This show was next level.
This show's unhinged.
Went off the rails a couple times. So we definitely need a good news detox. Come and join me on Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern, where we talk about good things like trash pandas and all that all that good stuff. So thank you everybody for watching, and we will catch you next time. Bye, everyone.